Just be quiet. No time for music.
I don't know what's going on.
Else? No. Perfect.
Wow.
I don't know that this is... Oh, God. Among Us, man. Because I do things daily. Gosh darn it. Leave me alone. You know, I heard a rumor that it might be Friday. Hey, happy Friday. My favorite people in the world. How is everyone doing? I hope that you had an excellent week. I hope that it went quickly. I hope that the next 2 days, the weekend specifically, come to a grinding halt and they last forever. From my lips to God's ears. Unless you work the next 2 days, then I hope it goes by quickly. But I don't work the next 2 days, and for that, I'm very thankful. It looks like there are a number of people hanging out already. It seems like that number grows more and more. Of course, Mk8 Pikmin Pro, as per usual. Looks like Alan Scripps was in here way early. Then, of course, Gustine Doodle Productions. Nice to see you. Cal, of course. And I think that grabs it. Excellent. It looks like Gustine's been playing Mario Wonder. Great game. Great game, by the way. I've been playing it too. But you probably already knew that. Pikmin Pro is doing great. Glad to hear it. Mk8, guess what? It was my birthday just a few days ago as well. Happy birthday, dude. Happy freaking birthday. What did you do? Did you have a lazy day or did you go do something? I know there's value in either. Sometimes I have a hard time deciding which one I want to do. You know, and that's not even just for birthdays, but when I have a day off, it's like, all right, do I want to sleep in? Do I want to sit on the couch and watch Twitch all day? Or do I want to go play disc golf? Or do I want to go to the arcade or what have you? They're equally great options. It's just hard to decide between the two at times. Goodness sakes. Scrolling back up, since there is just so gosh darn much, Cal says he's ready to win today. Yes, if you're unfamiliar, I mean, you probably already know based on the thumbnail and the description, but we're playing Mario Kart 8. And Cal did pretty well. Cal did pretty well last time we did this. I think once I pull up the tournament, I'll be able to see that Cal is in first place in terms of the points. And Mk8, yes, I did shut off the shuffling option. Excuse me, I'm burping. So what happened last time, this is my first time setting up a tournament, or the last time was, and every so often, I think it was every 4 games, the people would shuffle. And there was a good handful of us playing. Certainly not more that would over-encumber like a full lobby, but it would split us up. It would shuffle us, and it's like, what are we doing? Keep us together. So I turned off that option, so we should all play in the same race every time, unless, of course, we get like, I don't know, 24 people. But the odds of that happening, probably pretty slim. Goodness sakes, scrolling back down, Gustine, currently I'm just trying to find a spriter for my Pokemon fan game. Yes, Gustine is a developer. They have been working on a game. I know they mentioned it a few times before. Looking for a spriter. Interesting. I do know an artist, just the artist that developed my my profile pic. I know a few artists. Who am I kidding? If you need, I could probably introduce them to you. But I'm not necessarily sure what your budget is or anything. Either which way, thanks for the update on the game. I can't wait to see it when it's done. Mk8 says, thank you. Pikmin Pro says, wait a second, it's already starting. Yeah. So, yeah, the tournament's scheduled at 5:30. If you guys are in it, you can play. I'll hop in it when I'm done kind of acclimating here. Just getting ready. If you couldn't tell, I'm wearing my Mario Kart shirt. It is flipped because of the camera, but it says Mario Kart. I assure you, I promise you, it doesn't say, what is that? Track Oi Ram, Track Oi Ram. That's the new game Nintendo's developing. It hasn't really taken off yet. People aren't certain about the name, but look out for Track Oi Ram. Gustine says it's 2:45 their time. West Coast, right? That's not AM, right? That's 2:45 in the afternoon. If I remember, California? Might be California. Gustine also says it's called Pokemon Opal and Amber. Be on the lookout. That's super cool. That's super cool. I've always loved the, I mean, it reminds me of like Silver, Gold. Traditionally, Pokemon games started out named after colors, but then they moved into like the precious metals and the gemstones, what with Ruby, Sapphire, and then I guess Platinum. Also, that's a precious metal, right? And then Diamond and Pearl. They've had a lot A lot of precious metals and gemstones, now that I think of it. Interesting. Fascinating. Gustine confirms California time. Okay, good to know. I used to live in California. I don't know if we talked about that. Way back when my dad was in the Coast Guard, we lived outside of San Francisco. And I enjoy it. It's been so long since I've been back. My wife has some family that still live out there. And gosh darn it, we're terrible relatives because we don't ever visit. But we live all the way in Florida, so it's kind of hard, man. That's no walk in the proverbial park. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of a long, that's a connecting flight sort of trip. You're not taking a direct flight from Tampa Bay to friggin' San Francisco. Jiminy Christmas. Pikmin says, I got destroyed by Cal. Dang! Cal continues his dominance. All right, well. Last time was a warm-up, he says. Oh, boy. All right, well. Well, I'd like to say that last time was a warm-up for me, but last time was an anomaly. You see, I did far better than I usually do. It was amazing. I was placing like third, second, sometimes even first. Goodness sakes knows that I can't necessarily rely upon that to happen again. Gustine says, Mario Wonder is great. I wish the bosses were better. And that's an interesting observation. And I think I talked a little bit about that on the podcast, which started this week. Yeah, spoiler alert. Or not a spoiler. I don't know. It already happened. I do a podcast now every Tuesday. Anyways, my wife and I, Serena, are doing a Let's Play of Mario Wonder. You're probably well aware. But we're not super far into it. Far enough into it, however, to have faced two bosses who are effectively the one same boss, really. I mean, it was Bowser Jr. twice. Spoiler alert, sorry. And I agree with you, Gustine. They're just not... I don't know. they're just not super crazy. You know what I'm saying? So... Pikmin Pro says, oh, not Ribbon Road. I suck at this one. Oh, man, best of luck. Gustine says, the airship bosses took me 5 seconds to complete. No joke. So those are bosses then. Okay. It's like the machine, right? And you just got to, like, go press the button. You just got to get there and do a thing. Yeah, I agree. I didn't even consider those bosses, to be honest with you. I just considered those the end. Once you get there, you get there. The desert world could have brung back Wart. That would have been hype. That would have been cool. Goodness sakes knows that there's been plenty of opportunity to rehash old Mario stuff, and they're doing that this month with Super Mario RPG. I've got it pre-ordered, and I'm very excited. Speaking of new games, too, WarriorWare came out today. Mega Eevee, I saw your comment asking if I was going to Let's Play it. I haven't gotten around to responding all to the comments yet, but I'm working on it. And I did see that one, and I'll answer it here now, and I'll probably re-answer it again when I reply. But I probably won't Let's Play it, though I think Brian Wilson, correct me if I'm wrong, asked about a possible stream with Serena. That could be a possibility, too. We didn't buy the game. Obviously, it came out today, so I'm not certain. But maybe... No, not next week. Next week, we get new Mario Kart tracks, so we'll probably do that. But... it is a possibility. I love WarriorWare, all right? WarriorWare is great. Serena's never, ever played a WarriorWare game. And with Serena in mind, you might be wondering, where the heck is the girl? You know, she's been here for the last 2 streams, and once we got her own Audio-Technica headset, you'd think that she'd be a consistent presence, and she will be, or should be, but she had to work tonight, which is unfortunate. So, she will be getting home after this is over. Just a disclosure. Master Poplin should have had a boss. Maybe they could have power-ups. Maybe he could also become ripped in the second phase, like Master Roshi in the first Broly movie, huh? Oh, I forgot WarriorWare came out. Yeah, it didn't get a whole lot of marketing hype, did it? WarriorWare almost like went under the rug. I thought personally that Mario Wonder kind of lacked marketing hype up until like the final week leading up its to release. Contrast that with Tears of the Kingdom, which effectively was like pushed in your face daily. For like a year, which I'm not complaining about. Give me no qualms with that, all right? I love Zelda. Zelda's my favorite franchise. But the marketing push differential between the 3 games, even just as an example, right? Tears of the Kingdom, Mario Wonder, and WarriorWare is immense. It's such a gap, right? It's incredible. So it's clear to Nintendo, obviously, where they expected the money to be made. Or, potentially, they also expected Mario's name and the fact that it was a 2D platformer to kind of, like, carry itself, right? Like they expected. We don't need to do a lot of marketing because the people that are going to buy a Mario game are going to buy a Mario game. They already know that it's coming, it's going to happen, similar in that fashion to WarioWare. However, I think that what they did with Zelda was try to push that out to a wider audience because they knew they had an absolute masterpiece, something that definitely appeals to not only Nintendo Zelda fans specifically, but the greater gaming audience. And I think that's correct. I'm kind of rambling here because I just love talking, but I do think that's correct. I think Tears of the Kingdom is appealing to more than just Nintendo and Zelda fans, just based on my own conversations and what I've seen on the internet, right, in conversation with people. So we shall see. Scrolling down, I can tell this is going to be the start of a great rivalry, says Cal, between Pikmin Pro, asking when I'm going to join. Here soon. Here soon. Don't you worry. I have a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, a cup of water, and a cup of sparkling water. And I am going to finish the cup of sparkling water. Well, maybe not finish it. It's very full. But I'm going to hydrate first, and then I'll get in there. Mario Wonder would have sold like hotcakes no matter how much advertising it gets, says Gustine. Yeah, I agree with that, right? Like, it's Mario. It's Mario. And did you guys see what was it, the Sega CEO said this week about their goal is to have Sonic overtake Mario? I mean, I like Sonic. Don't get me wrong. Sonic's done a lot of good games in the past, and so is Sega as a company. But that's some, woo-wee. That is some, set the bar high. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe get around to competing with Mario first before you set out to overtake it. All right? And it's too bad, too, because I feel like Sonic does have a lot of potential, right, to continue to compete in that space. But I don't know if it's lack of resources or just the direction they've gone. But by and large, I don't think it has been competitive. Not since, like, shoot, the early 2000s, maybe? Not even then, I don't think. Like, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 are probably the last two Sonic games that I beat. And those came out 20 years ago now, at this point. I mean, that's not necessarily indicative of anything. I'm not trying to say that, like, I am the barometer of what a good game is, but you know what I'm saying. Goodness gracious. All right. So now I'm going to flip-flop skadoodle into this noodle. All right. How are we looking here? I'm going to swap me. I'm like under chat, which is fine, but I'm going to pop myself just over it. And I'm going to make myself a little to the left. Let's use the stream deck here. Oh, yeah. Super professional. Professional streamer here, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe it? Except not really. Okay, so Friday is the tournament. Again, if you want to play, please do. Please hop in. Here is the code. Again, the code is also listed elsewhere. I'm going to type it in chat real quick here so that if someone does come along and ask, hey, how do I get in there? How do I play? It's just going to be out there for reference. And I can repost it if necessary. What is that? 4571. 4571. Yes. And a copy. Cool. So save to the clipboard. There it is. If anyone wants to end up going in there down the line, if someone wants to point them in that direction, that would be cool as well. Oh, look at that. Okay. Now let's see. Join. Shall we join Friday? Yes, we shall. Hopefully that goes well. Oh, man, I'm nervous now. I'm going to play, Classic Link. We're going to do Classic Link. You got the green. We're sticking with the Bitty Buddy roller parachute combo. I love me that. Not durability, but what is it? The grip that the Bitty Buddy has. It's very much bueno. Pikmin Pro coming in from the Netherlands, Cal from Canada, LP from the United States. We have a diverse slate of nationalities competing here today. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Mario Kart Olympics. Who will take home the gold? No matter what, with only 3 people, everyone takes home a medal. Hey! Awesome. So it looks like Pikmin Pro racing as Wiggler on the Wiggler. Wigglerception. Love to see it. Second place, oh, Cal. Cal with the Dark Yoshi. Doing 360s off the ramp, gliding to victory. Ideally. Play Wiggler. He's my main in Mario Kart 7. Look at that. Someone's got you. I like getting the game all at once with the DLC. Makes sense, man. Makes sense. There's new tracks for Mario Kart, right? Releasing on the 8th, I think it was. I forget, but it's the final update for Mario Kart 8, which is crazy. You know what that means, too? In my opinion, it means that another Mario Kart game is not far off. That's going to be something I want to talk about on the podcast more, but I do think that Mario Kart 9 will be coming, or, hey, will they drop the number? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's getting up there. 6, 7, 8, 9. Will they drop the number and call it something else? It depends, I think. If it releases alongside or in the same general time frame as the next Nintendo console, I think it might carry over that name. Similar, you know, how Super Mario Kart was on the Super Nintendo, or Mario 64 was on the N64, or something like that, right? I guess we'll see. A lot of people seem to think that the next console may even, in fact, be called the Switch 2, or the Switch Up. I guess we'll see. Cozy Gamer Low, hello! Nice to see you, friend. It's been a minute. Because you couldn't make it last time. I couldn't stream the week before. Goodness gracious, it's been so long. I'm a bit random. Gustine says, I doubt it will be the final update. Mario Kart 8 never dies. It's like GTA 5. I mean, that's true. It is definitely a moneymaker for Nintendo. So we'll see. We'll see. I won't put anything past them, all right? Nintendo's anything but predictable. Alrighty, 3 different courses. It's the Morbius of Mario Kart tracks. Did anyone watch Morbius? That movie was such a meme. I never ended up watching it. I really didn't. I'm going at Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Deluxe squared! Deluxeception. It's the most sold game on Switch 2. I think it's the most sold game in Nintendo history, which is wild. I mean, and for good reason, right? Like, oh, I'm in reverse. Yeah, there we go. Off to a great start, LP. Clearly professional Mario Kart player here. But no, like, I didn't even buy this game until it had already been out. Goodness sakes, for how long? Let me tell you this way. I bought this game less than a year ago. That's how long it took me to get it, because I didn't really like, I've mentioned this a time or two before, racing games, not necessarily my forte. Like, I mean, how do I put this? Competitive games maybe aren't my forte, because I don't necessarily do well at, like, shooters either. You know what I'm saying? Like, shooters, racing games, in a way, sort of like puzzle, like Puyo Pop Tetris style games either. Like, I'm not very good. And I guess maybe that's because I don't play them. Like, maybe I would be better if I did play them. But who's to say, ultimately? I'm going to use the D-pad. The D-pad's working out for me better. I'm so used to the D-pad from playing Mario Wonder. Yeah, it's already feeling better. I'm in third by like 6 friggin' miles. But it's fine. At least I'm back here, hanging out. Cal's up there somewhere winning. Oh, Wiggler, I'm coming for you. No, I'm not. Goodness gracious. I could have sworn I just saw him on the map. Very close to me. Maybe not that close. Invincibility's going to help me. Let's go this way. Let's do this. Ride the cheese. Ride the cheese, buddy. Oh, this turn's going to get me every friggin' time, isn't it? It's so sharp. It's like friggin' cheddar. It's amazing. I mean, it's also like cheddar because there's friggin' holes everywhere. This whole course almost reminds me of cheese in a way. I wonder why that is. Yeah, no, I wonder. Oh, the game so graciously continues to hand me power stars. It's like, dude, you need these. Oh, gravity, what? I was very much elevated enough to cross that chasm. Okay, I don't Cheech Among Us. The game just took pity on me. It's like, stop. You lose, LP. Just stop. JJ Cat into the chat. That rhymed, and I didn't even mean that. Hey, what's up, dude? Great to see you. Gustine likes brie. It's their favorite cheese. Brie is very good, particularly with some crackers. But goodness gracious, I do not discriminate. Especially not with cheese. I love cheese. All right, you take a bit of aged dairy. Divine. Absolutely love it. Gustine says, I play Pokemon Showdown. That's why I'm making a Pokemon fan game. I like Pokemon on a gameplay level. That makes sense. I enjoy it as well. I enjoy the, I mean, it's RPG, right? It's the same old school RPG turn-based system that makes me love things like Earthbound or Mother in general, the greater franchise, Golden Sun, things like that. I completely agree. JJ Cass says, Brie and Havarti cheese. Also very good. Gustine does not want to play Scarlet and Violet. Why is that? Why is that? Scarlet and Violet? I've not actually played either of them yet, but I guess I've heard mixed reviews, so perhaps that would make some semblance of sense. Oh, Pikmin Pro, that was an unexpected comeback. Yeah. Oh, man. Goodness gracious. I take it Cozy Gamer Low streamed today, who also says that dairy and they do not get along. That's no bueno. That is no bueno. What did you stream today, Lo? Ow. The vehicles. The vehicles. Please refrain from assaulting me. Man, I'm not off to a good start, am I? This is bananas. I mean, I told you this would happen. Lo and behold, I warned you. I let you know that I would probably have at least a few issues trying to match what happened last week, where I actually did okay. I mean, I guess it wasn't last week. It was a few weeks ago. But still, that was the most remarkable slate of Mario Karting I ever did kart. Dare I say, I actually even came close to Cal at a time or two, who is actually currently in second. So maybe that's not the barometer I think it is. I'm just kidding. Goodness sakes, I'll be lucky if I can make my way up into second. Truly lucky. Luckier than a rabbit's foot, I guess. Why is that lucky? Why is a rabbit's foot lucky? I don't know. I knew like old people that would carry rabbit's feet like on a keychain, but why is that lucky? Is that the luckiest part of the rabbit, or is that just the part of the rabbit they could find? Like, what about the tuft of a rabbit's hair? You don't even gotta sever the foot from the poor beast. All right, you could just have the hair and call it lucky. That's what I'm about, man. Goodness sake, so I guess I don't really have a big amount of pleasure found in dismembering anything at all. All right, like I don't know how people are able to go hunting. Like, God bless them. More power to them if they're capable of doing it, I guess. But I cannot. Literally cannot. I don't even kill the bugs I find in my house. Oh, and what's even more interesting, at least in my own opinion, is that Serena, my wife, will kill the bugs. And I don't like it. So I told her, hey, tell me when you find a bug so that I can take it outside. I'd rather do that. I don't know. It's interesting too, especially when you think that I was in the army. A little bit wild. I don't know. I'm an enigma. Anyways, scrolling back up. Wow. Scarlet and Violet haven't fixed all of their glitches yet. It's still very buggy, says Gustine. Okay, good to know. Yet the bug type still sucks. The bugs in Scarlet and Violet suck as much as the bug type usually is. Well, that's too bad. What's your favorite type? Anyone who wants to answer your favorite Pokemon type. I've got mine. It's Dragon. Cozy Gamer Low says I played some Tears of the Kingdom, did some exploring, and conquered some pirates on Eventide Island. Nice. There we go. Eventide was a shock in Breath of the Wild. Eventide was a little bit less of a shock in Breath of the Wild, but still a great time, no less. The rabbits in Stardew Valley give you their feet, says Lo. Well, I mean, if they're willing, goodness gracious, if they're going to give up their limbs like that, then I guess who am I to argue? I don't know. That's a lot to give. I'm briefly in second. Can you believe it? Oh, I'm in first. Let's not get too excited, LP. Because you're now back in second and third. Hey, well, let the record show that for but a small moment in time, LP the LPer was indeed in first place in his own stream, in my own dojo. that's nice. I think we can call it there. That can be the end of the stream. We're done. I was briefly in first. I'm just kidding. No, the stream is but just beginning. We've got lots more losses, I guess, for me to chalk up before we call it. Oh, goodness gracious. Pikmin Pro, I'm coming for you. I'm going to go this way, actually. What's this way? A modest shortcut? I suppose part of my problem, and maybe this is just me cutting myself some slack unjustly, I don't know the courses very well. So I mentioned that I only bought this game, Mario Kart 8 specifically, less than a year ago. And you might say, okay, yeah, that's fine. There's a lot of older courses in this game. You still kind of get the idea of the courses despite not playing this game, right? Well, wrong. Well, wrong. I never owned a single Mario Kart before this. Yes! I played a bit because Mario Kart 64, as we all know, was like one of the 90s sleepover games, right? That and Smash Brothers. But I never actually owned it. So I never, like, really got any time. And maybe you're good. Like, this is just me making excuses for myself. It probably is in some capacity. But I take some small semblance of solace in that fact just so that I can go to sleep at night. Oh, man. Pikmin Pro rounding it out once more. Well done. What is your VR? I love bug and poison types, says Gustine. Good types. They are the underdog types. Makes sense, right? You were just saying that bug was underpowered. I love underdogs. Cozy Gamer Low says, Eventide was one the last quest I did in Breath of the Wild. The Tears of the Kingdom quest there is far easier. I agree. JJ Cat says, lots of things to be done. Ness, hello, Ness, welcome. I was talking about your game not too long ago. Well, talking about Mother, which Ness is a part of. You know what I mean. Anyways, Pikmin Pro again takes up the win. And JJ Cat, yes, I forget to mention this. JJ Cat and Cal, YouTube members, you see the green text as well as JJ throwing up the Kirby emote. I am looking for ways to add to that. I don't know. Like, making emotes has never been something I've ever considered. Right? Like, oh, hey, my course got picked. Yay. But I need to find a, not a spriter like Gustine, but I need to find some level of inspiration and probably make some more of those. At least in a way that's, I don't know, less generic. I think I got, what do I have? I have Kirby. I have like a Triforce or something. If anything, I need to put like a mustache and coffee on there. Similarly, the badges. You see there, Cal has the meatball badge for 2 months, and then JJ has the baby Goron, which I'm quite fond of. And then I think that's it, or maybe it goes to something else for 3 months. It's I'm terrible at managing those sort of things. It's really quite atrocious, to be honest with you. Well, there's something. There's some. Oh, someone destroyed my shell with a banana. What's the meaning of this? That was the thickest banana I've seen since Donkey Kong. And he just took a mad shortcut. Goodness gracious, Cal. You speed demon? Get out of here. Oh, we're doing okay this time. And that's only, I think, partially because I do remember this course. This is a course that I have done. In fact, being up here, maybe I should just like try and follow Cal and things will go better. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I follow someone who's been here before, maybe they'll take me to greatness. Or follow someone who's been here before I have even more. Am I phrasing that properly? I don't know. Something like that. Someone who knows the course better than I will probably lead us to greater successes. Oh God, those drifts were bananas awful. I got a coin! I got a coin! I don't want a coin! Oh, buddy. Well, hey, we're beginning the final lap. Not in last place. That's a first. I'll take it. I'll take it, man. Okay, but I'm about to lose it. I see Wiggler coming up my backside. And that is illegal. It can't be happening. All right, that's not something I'm particularly fond of. Please refrain from backside in the hero. All right, Wiglet. Link needs his space. Link does not need to lose any face by losing a fourth or third consecutive match here. Come now. Oh, Wiggler, no! Pikmin Pro, how could you? I've been bamboozled, and this is right at the end, too. No! Oh, Link suffers, lamenting his failures at the hands of myself. Oh, giblets. JJ Cat and Cal throwing out the swath of emojis. So what is it that we have there? We have the over 9,000 Vegeta. The does this look unserious to you? Squidward, Kirby, and then Potato Girl from Attack on Titan. Beat me easily, Cal, but wow, you just showed me a shortcut I've never seen before. Look at you guys in your crowns. I can't believe it. I'm over here just with an orange scarf and a mustache. Oh, man. I suppose there are worse things to have than a mustache. It could be considered a crown in some capacities, perhaps. Yes, everyone has crowns but me, Gustine. It's because I'm not very good at this game. Lo and behold, surprise, surprise. Hey! Ooh, second place, second place. Relish it, LP. Enjoy it while you can, for it won't always be the answer, my man. Very nice. Woo! Jiminy Christmas. What are these guys? They're big, aggressive-looking beefers. My giblets. My giblets indeed. I have not played this one. This is... Wait, I don't actually. It's tough too because I start to get confused on whether I've played a stage or whether I've seen someone play the stage. You know what I'm saying? Like I've watched some Mario Kart streams. Aha, don't touch me. So I don't know, like, I guess it counts in the same fashion, right? Like it therefore makes me slightly more familiar with the stage itself, with the race, with the track. I don't know. Either which way, I'm fighting. I'm fighting for first place, at least for now. That was happening at this point in the last round. So it's not anything to get particularly excited about. But I'll take it, my giblets. I'll throw some shells at some frogs. I'll fall into last place too. Yes, excellent. Just as I planned, all right. My dastardly, oh, what am I doing? Golly gee, friggin' banana williker, no! No! This is not at all conducive to any level of success. Boo, do something for me. So we gotta go this way? I see you both going that way. That doesn't help! That didn't help! How you guys making that tight of a corner? Cheechamungus, man. Don't worry, eventually, someday in the, well, I wanted to say sometime in the near future, but that would be a lie. Sometime in the undetermined future, I will be better at this. Oh, it's going to happen. It is going to happen. I will eventually not be terrible, I suppose. I don't know, maybe. Goodness sakes. Maybe so. Hey, everyone's got their own unique slate of talents and skills. Everyone's got their own unique slate of defects. Maybe my own defect is racing Mario Kart, apparently. Look at that! The PC! The PC's like, this is how you make that turn, LP. Gosh darn it. Goodness sakes. Wow. Who's ready for the last wave of DLC for this game, says Mega Eevee. I'm sad the DLC is ending soon. Yes! Coming up here soon, right? In 5 days, I believe? Pikmin Pro, hey now, you got me with the second comeback, Cal. Man, you guys are having your own race. I'm just over here yelling. Good game. What do I put here? I put, go easy on me, please. Why don't I take a handicap? Like, you guys can stay at the start line for the first, like, 5, 6, 7 minutes, and then I will go, and then we can start. and then you'll probably still beat me. Jiminy Christmas. Yeah. I just had mushrooms. It was kind of unfair. Dang, didn't even know there was wave 6 in 5 days. Yeah, I believe it's next Thursday, so maybe 6 days? I don't know. Math, it eludes me. Either which way, it's coming up quick, and that's it, too, as I understand it. That is the end of it, because that fills up the bottom row of all the courses. Deal. Oh, my God. All right, guys. Whee! I'll be here. Don't mind me. All right, they gave me a solid friggin' head start. We'll see what that actually means. Spoiler alert! It meant nothing at all. Lo and behold, LP thought that he had garnered himself a mighty lead, when indeed, he had found himself without a steed. As he fell back to 3rd place, that is but a small snippet of what is yet to come. Of course, they're going to be back there with all the good power-ups, too. Like, they don't need them. Have you seen the way these two gentlemen race? All right? They're like friggin'... Who's a racer? Gordon Ramsay? Gordon Lightfoot? Michael Gordon? Gordon something. There's a Gordon racer. I know it, all right? And that's them. They're sending me turtle shells? They're sending me turtle shells? I'm pooping out coins, and I'm pooping out bananas. And I'm about to get overtaken here. Isn't it gross? Isn't it sad? Isn't it sickening? This is wild. How could one? What happened? What happened the last time I played? Did I really just get that lucky, or were people just like going easy on me? I think I know what it is. I was missing. I am missing. I had then my secret ingredient. I had Serena with me the last time we played this game. She wasn't commentating, but she was playing, and she propelled me, maybe not to victory every time. Wow! Wow! How is this? It should be illegal. How can someone be this bad? I don't know. I didn't even do anything terrible, man. I just played the game. Why? Why can you be so good? They're cheating. They're cheating. That's the only answer. They're taking the bus or something. All right. The track is shaped like this, and they go from here to here. They don't go around. I'm on to you. Wow. Wow. Cozy Gamer Low says, I can grab my Switch for a couple rounds. I'll take last place from you, LP. Yay, compete with me. Someone back here, Cal says, I'm going to change my car to something bad. Wow. Wow. I don't know if that makes me feel better. Oh, man. Man. I don't even... I mean, I guess we talked about... I'm not good at it, so... I guess it stands to reason that I would be... Look at the point score. Those Cal and Pikmin are friggin' tied neck and neck. 26. Incredible. And I'm here. Well, I've got 6. Goodness gracious. I play cool-based games. No Mario Kart 8, like Indie Karts racing. I've never heard of that. What is that? Oh, what is that? That's the water. I'm sorry. I'm feeling a little sweaty. I gotta take a bath. Goodness sakes, man. Alrighty, well. Someone, oh, they've changed. Look, I'm running into the friggin' barriers. I don't even know what to say anymore, man. I don't even, it's just bananas. Something is off. Something's in the water. Something has gone horribly wrong. That I don't know. Like, I know several of you were here. I know JJ especially was here. Evie was here. Evie was racing at the time. Evie saw. I wasn't that bad, was I? Little did I know, everyone was probably colluding in a secret Discord talking about, okay, we gotta let LP win here, okay? And then in the lead up to this stream, they're like, nope, bets are off. LP needs to be humbled. LP needs to be smitten, struck down. All right, you've made your point. You've made your point. Oh, man. At the very least, I'm going to make a short out of this, I think. Of course, if you guys are willing to have your screen names appear on the internet. But I think there's some humor to be found in all of this. And even in the past stream as well, drawing like a conclusion. I'm not necessarily sure what I would make, but I think there is some short form humor to be pulled out of this. So we'll see. Again, if you guys are okay with having your screen names up there, but I'd have to imagine you are okay with that given the fact that you're participating on a stream right now. So hey, I cannot stop touching the walls, man. Get this wiggle. Oh, I hit my own shell. Wait, my shell. What kind of crap is that? That is not correct. Very inappropriate. Oh, we're on the final lap. Okay, well, I gotta pull something real quick. Give me some speed. Give me the mushrooms that I need. Run into the wall. Oh, that's not what we need. Well, we weren't that far off. We weren't that far off. Goodness gracious. Oh, man, I'll give you another head start. Said Pikmin Pro Indie Karts is a crossover of various indie game characters, and the game is a throwback to Super Mario Kart, says Gustine. Cozy Gamer Low says, spectating, I'm joining the next race. There we go. Yay. We have an even more diverse slate. We have Canada, USA, UK, and the Netherlands. Boom, shakalaka. Love to see it. Oh, man. Absolutely bananas. Sorry, I've got to text back the Serena. She's going to be working even later than we already thought. Goodness gracious. Okay, so I think effectively what we have here are two races. Maybe, I don't know. It could be different. I could just be that awful. But we might have Low versus LP, and then Cal versus Pikmin. Let's see. Ooh, I'm in the toilet. Well, I'm in the toilet. My Nintendo Capri Sun. What is this? Cheechamungus. Whee! Look at this. We're in first and second. They're probably going easy on us, aren't they? Something's happening. Something's in the water. I no longer accept any placing other than last place. I'm being conditioned. All right. This is indoctrination. This is sick. Yo, the shell. Oh, isn't it swell? I'm throwing it behind me. Get away from me. All right. Someone's up on me. Cal is flying. Cal's coming out of nowhere. Cal's coming out of the cracks in the friggin' river. Like, what is that? I would thought I was riding on the track, and then lo and behold, Cal says, see you later. See you later. He's got the goods. Goodness sakes, lad. It's truly incredible. Wow. Well, hey, I am flirting with last. I'll take that. Oh, man. Look at the Goomba relaxing up there. What a cute boy. Don't touch me, Wiggler. Yeah, I know. Something about something, all right, and you gotta not. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Maybe I should have saved those mushrooms so I can go around these a little bit better. I think that's part of my problem. I'm not necessarily, how do I put this, like a strategic thinker when I play these games. Ordinarily, I do consider myself a relatively strategic thinker. Chaotically strategic, sure, but strategic all the same. Not when I play racing or first-person shooter style games. I just think, meh, do. Whereas do is either, blast things or hold down the A button. And obviously that's not the right way to do it, right? That's not correct. I need to start thinking about Okay, where do I need to save my items? Where do I need to actually use it? Where do I need to brake, perhaps? Where do I need to drift? Where do I need to hole myself in the bathroom with a pint of Ben & Jerry's and cry? Because that point is actually perhaps not too far off. Oh, my goodness gracious. I know I picked the right thumbnail. I put a picture of me afraid of chat because chat was going to scroodle my doodle. Lo and behold, they did. Oh, I thought we were cool. Oh, Lo and I taking up the back. It's fine. That's totally fine. I'm a bully LP, says Pikmin. You are bullying me. Why are the hitboxes so jank? A good question. I was totally messing with you. Oh, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Goodness sakes, man. As if I needed any more. Lapse is insanity. Oy. Oy vey. Either which way, though, if I'm going to be awful at something, at least I enjoy it, right? I think that's the one small semblance, the one small bit of solace that anyone can take from this. At least it's a good time. Boom, boom. All right, where are we headed? Shy Guys. JJ Cat is JJ back. Welcome back. You missed more losing. Yes. Oh, man. Oh, it's totally cool. And we have been here earlier in it. I'm in friggin' reverse. Why am I in reverse? I am always in reverse. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, Zachary Beachy joins the fray. What's up, dude? Nice to see you. You've missed a whole... I see what you're doing, Pikmin. Pikmin! You're rude. You're rude and uncouth. You waited for me to pass you before you threw that red shell. Why? Why would you do me like this? Why would you treat me this way? Oh, man. It's just not worth the $100 to get everything, says Gustine. That is fair. I mean, I see where you're coming from, like from a DLC's perspective, right? Like, in order to get all the courses, you have to have the booster pass, and then the booster pass, and X, Y, and Z. And that is... It's tough, too. It's an interesting conundrum, because on the one hand, I can see why that, just in as a concept, sucks, right? Like DLC, because you feel you're paying for the game. You should get the game. But conceptually, I like DLC so long as the base game itself feels complete. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you release an unfinished game and they're like, haha, the rest of it's hidden behind $30 DLC, it's like, well, that's just rude. That's not right. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? But if the game itself feels finished, feels polished, and otherwise good, and then you release DLC on top of that, well, I'm probably going to be first in line to grab the DLC. You know, like, I have been not shy in my declaration of the necessity of DLC for Tears of the Kingdom. Lo and behold, the developers have said that they're not going to be releasing any DLC, which seemed a tad bit early when they did announce that, which is whatever, it's their prerogative, but it is too bad, because I quite enjoyed the DLC for Breath of the Wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, they offered a lot, and I feel like they could do something similar. Obviously not the exact same thing, but the same sort of expansive experience that they offered in Breath of the Wild DLC to Tears of the Kingdom, and that would be great. But, you know, DLC, it's hit or miss. It really is. I remember back when I played StarCraft in early 2000s, 90s actually technically when this came out, but Brood War was a great DLC. Very much worth it. Oh my God. Oh. I took second. Call the press. Someone notify the New York Post. Something's crazy. Wow. Oh, it was gifted to me. Cozy Gamer Low told you I'd take last place. Well, hey, I mean, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm gonna pick random. Waiting for everyone to suggest a course. This is actually a difficult conundrum. Because I have to pee. I have to pee. JJ Cat says, you missed LP losing, Zach. Not a lot. Hey, JJ. You're right. I can't say anything else at all. Oh, man. Pikmin Pro says, Ida K. Gustine, I don't think there are many racing games with 96 different tracks. It's definitely worth the 80 euros price to me. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I can definitely see it both ways, right? Like, Nintendo, as much as people do want to kind of like label them as money hungry, money grubbing, whatever, and to a certain extent, they're right. Yes, of course. Like, every company is money grubbing in nature. That's why they're a company. But I do think that ordinarily they do pretty well giving you value for what they charge. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's why I consider myself a Nintendo fan. That's why. I mean, really, that's not necessarily why it started out that way. Really, it just started out because I was the only kid on the block with an N64. Everyone else had PlayStations, and I was like, all right, well, I'm the Nintendo kid. I don't know, actually. I guess something about the spirit of Nintendo games just really resonates with me. And then now that I've gotten older, I start to see, like, the actual care and quality they put into, like, their first-party titles. You know what I'm saying? Like the Zeldas, the Marios, the Mario Karts, you know? Granted, I wish that they could... the whole Game Freak situation with Pokemon has been good in the past. And I guess I can't fully comment on this since I haven't played Scarlet or Violet. But the mixed reviews from Scarlet and Violet, given the buggy nature or alleged buggy nature of them, kind of leaves a sour taste in one's mouth, right? So I wish that could be rectified. But by and large, I feel like Nintendo is a bastion of consistency, maybe not integrity, but a willingness to hold on to their IPs and continue to churn out what the people want. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talked earlier about how the Sonic developers, the Sonic CEO, Sega specifically, actually wants Sonic to compete and overtake Mario. And obviously that's not gonna happen. I mean, eventually, maybe someday, right? When pigs fly or when elephants swim up waterfalls like salmon, maybe that'll happen. But I don't think that Sega has given Sonic the same level of, like, care and focus that Nintendo has given Mario. And I think that's, you know, amongst other things, a major reason why people keep coming back. Because some people will paint that as like, yeah, you know, you go back because you love it and you got nostalgia and you played it as a kid and it was good then. And sure, you know, there's some semblance of truth. No, it's not lost on me. But I also do think that Nintendo does do a good job. Oh, what the crap? That was a green shell? That was a green shell. How does one hit me with a green shell when they're not even there at all? Cozy Gamer Low, you are doing God's work out here. You're doing this on purpose. I know it. Ads will run shortly for some viewers. This is the first time I've ever gotten this notification. That's wild. It just popped up on the streaming interface. It says ads are running shortly for some viewers. Who is it running for? Why does it say some viewers? Wild. Okay. I'm sorry, LP. No bullying you this round. Do as you want, man. I mean, it's all fun. It's all fun. I enjoy it all the same. If the game goes on sale, I'll buy it, says Gustine. I bet you it's going to go on sale in the next year. Gustine. I just saw Pikmin 1+2, the physical release copy, just went on sale. $10 off at Walmart. So check that out if you guys don't already have it. Well, I'm back. I'm going to play Minecraft with my cousin. Sorry, says Zach BT. No worries, dude. Enjoy Minecraft. Thanks for stopping in. JJ Cat says, yeah, they put their sweat, tears, and blood into the early ones, for certain. And Cal takes another win. Gustine says, I don't like ads. Ads are jank. I mean, inherently, nobody loves ads. It's true. I mean, well, I guess that's not true. I sometimes do like ads. I'll find myself watching them just because they put something particularly interesting in front of me. But I guess that's not necessarily always the case. I don't know. Ads are what sustains the the creator economy, of course, outside of things like Patreon or YouTube members, which the champion Cal and, of course, JJ Cat are both avid members of. I think both of them, they are the only two people that are both YouTube members and patron supporters, which is crazy. Thank you, guys. Really, thank you for the support. I really do appreciate that. But outside of ads, like, that is literally it. That being said, and I don't know if I'll catch flack on this from like YouTube or whatever, but I don't think YouTube is very fair to the creators in the way that they share the revenue, because you can see the numbers, you can see like what the ads are being charged for, like from the advertising companies, and then you can also see like what YouTube decides is your quote unquote cut. And by and large, it's pretty wild sometimes. It's like, really? You having someone... And usually, I found a lot often, it's Nintendo who advertises on my videos more often than any other company, which makes sense, right? Because that's what I play. But Nintendo pays a lot for the ads. All right? Nintendo is paying a significant amount of money to YouTube for the ads. And then YouTube's like, here's 45 cents for every 1,000 views. It's like, all right, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I definitely don't do this for the money. That's not at all even remotely part of it. Of course, there is some small, like, pipe dream of being able to just do this every single day, but it's a labor of love. That being said, if YouTube perhaps wasn't as, how do we put this, stingy with the sharing there, it would be a little bit different. But hey, that's a topic for another day. Maybe even a topic for the podcast in a way, since the podcast also does go on Spotify, where I will not necessarily catch flack from YouTube, even though the visual podcast does go up on YouTube. I don't know anything. We need funny ads. Funny League of Legends ads. Yeah, I agree. JJ Cat says, take my money, grow and thrive. You rock, dude. NZ Darky says, hi, how to join. Here you go. Put in that code right there, and you can join. And I am going to run to the restroom real quickly. I've been evicted. My own tournament said you were inactive for all of 30 seconds, and that's too much. All right, well, we'll hop back in. It's fine. How rude. How rude. We'll spectate the people that are actively racing. And you know what? You know what? Perhaps we should change characters, right? Wash clean the filth of the losses, very much like I washed clean the filth of my bathroom trip in the sink. I rinsed my hands for more than half the time I was gone, actually, so we should be good to go. Boom, boom, boom. No, I voted Rainbow Road. Oh, Rainbow Road was the one I missed, too. Jiminy Christmas. Is it a tournament code or a friend code? It is a tournament code. No, I think everyone got a communication errors. Interesting. Okay, well, I apologize for that because I feel somehow at least a little bit responsible. Either which way. Oh, we're missing Cal. And then I think we'll have NZ Darky in as well. Perhaps in the next one. Perhaps in the next one. Ooh, but hey, you know what? This means that I'll be getting top 3. Alrighty. Oh, probably not necessarily something to celebrate. A lack of... Oh, gosh. Oh, Luis. Cozy Gamer Low as the villager. I love it. I love the pink hair. I really do. Serena, my wife, recently dyed her hair... well, she tried to dye her hair pink. It ended up more of a magenta. But I freaking love it. It's so cute. So cute. I think that not enough people... how do I put this? I think not enough people feel accepted in, like, changing and modifying their appearance. Like, society puts this weird pressure on you to look professional, or you gotta be this or that or the other. You gotta do it this way. And it's like, no, don't touch me with that wiggler. No! Gosh darn it, Pikmin. I saw you holding that shell. But anyways, society puts this, like, pressure on people to act or look a certain way. And whenever I see someone, like, actively bucking that trend or fighting against it, I love it. I think it's friggin' awesome. And it's funny I say that, too, because I work a corporate job, but thankfully I work from home, so I kind of get to stick it to them that way. And I'm not shaving. I'm not, cutting my hair, although I do actually need a haircut. I wear a lot of hats, which of course you're well familiar with, and I probably would still wear hats, but I would not be wearing a hat right now if my hair wasn't as long as friggin' Godzilla's back hair. Speaking of Godzilla, happy Godzilla Day. I don't know if anyone celebrates or anyone even knows, but today, 69 years ago, the very first Godzilla movie came out. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Godzilla. There's actually a new Godzilla, Godzilla -1, coming out later this year, which is super excited, by Toho Studios, of course, the original, so you'll probably want to watch it subbed, unless you know Japanese, but it's going to be super awesome. I'm super pumped for it. In fact, fun fact about LP, the very first word I learned how to spell, like pen to paper spell, Godzilla. Yes, indeed. Shortly after, orange. Very shortly after, but still, I remember it clearly. We had spaghetti for dinner that night. You are taunting me, Pikmin Pro. You. No, it's uncouth, it's rude, it's unkind. And it's fine. Oh, my giblets. Burrito Slayer, hello LP, first time being on one of the streams. What's up, dude? Burrito Slayer has been making the journey through the massive list of Tears of the Kingdom. I know plenty of you guys have also made that journey, but Burrito Slayer has been doing the awesome thing of commenting, like, on pretty much every episode. And I apologize because I'm not super quick on getting back to the comments, but I do see them, Burrito, and I will be there responding. Cozy Gamer Low says, I used to have plum purple hair, but I missed the brunette, so I changed it back this week. Well, look at that. Plum purple sounds friggin' awesome. I love that. We have a new challenger approaching. I love their outfit. It reminds me of chocolate. He's very cute. Very cute. Plum purple hair sounds awesome, though. Low. It really does. I bet it was awesome. And... Oh, there we go. All right, I needed to change my own audio. I was losing the game audio, and I was getting the video game music covers off the internet. I don't know why I keep that running. I should probably stop that, but either which way. Oh no, Goomba! Goomba! Well, here we go. We've got a motley crew. I didn't get a chance to look at the flag. Did we add a fifth country? Or have we had our first second individual? Well, I don't know. I suppose we'll see here in a second. If I can get close enough. It would seem that our new friend is doing very well. Darky. Goodness sakes, Darky comes in like, what's up? I'm just ready to win. Okay. Okay, go off. Queen or king or however you prefer to be referred to as. Goodness sakes, lad. Boo, go get me something delightful. You got me a boom. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help me at all. The boomerang only helpful with There's no one next to me. I'm going to throw the boomerang around like I'm some sort of confused Australian. What's happening here? Come on now. Ooh, barely weeding through the bananas, as well as low sending up a blue shell. Goodness sakes. Ooh. I'll take the superstar and I'll take a quick shortcut here. Touch me. I dare you. So, who is in first right now? Who is that? Is Daisy. It's our new friend, Jiminy Christmas. They are. Wow. Wow, this is... Oh, okay. Piranha Plant, you're supposed to eat the demons that come to get me. Not let me get got. Gosh darn it, dude. Sending out my flurry of green shells, and lo and behold, none of them actually reach their mark. Okay. Impressive. So it seems that we have been joined by a professional. Oh no, I've been left in the dust. I am here to rust. I'll put up no fuss, but I will do as I must. I took fifth. Yay. Oh man, good game, Dark. NZ Darky, I love that. That was awesome. Gustine's gotta leave. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Great to see you. And moving in, we've got Morton. Hello, hello. What's up, dude? Glad to see you. You haven't missed much. You've missed a lot of LP losing, a lot of Cal and Pikmin Pro competing for first, and the newcomer, Darky, blowing us all away. Goodness gracious. Oh my, Cal, it looks like we got some stiff competition now. Hey, I appreciate this now. I was a little bit afraid that it was just going to be you two going at it. Now, thankfully, Darky has joined the fray to humble you. Or just to make things interesting, I don't know. Cal is now an exclamation mark. A what word? I see, says Morton. Yeah. It's great, is what it is. Truly, and undoubtedly so. Maybe this time I won't take last, though. Hey-o. I'm very curious. Honestly? Okay, so again, we maintain the diversity. We've got 5 different countries competing. I believe that is Germany. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't necessarily know all of the country flags very well. But I think Darky is visiting us from Germany. Then, of course, we have Netherlands, Canada, UK, and the United States. Which, to the surprise of no one, is the one taking last place most frequently. Oh, man. Last place in healthcare, last place in Mario Kart. Look at us go. Goodness sakes, man. Truly setting the example. Pikmin Pro, let me bite you. Thank you. Oy vey. Goodness gracious. Hey, but at the very least, I can say that USA over here is first place in our hearts of having fun. Or maybe that's just me. It's probably just me. Either which way, I'm having a great time. All right. And I feel like that's something that, you know, someone has to come in the bottom half, right? Oh, wait. Someone has to lose. I don't necessarily know the phrasing there. Someone has to lose. And it's been between me and Low. Mostly it's been me. But someone's got to do it. And you might as well be a good sport about it, right? Thanks, Cal. I appreciate the nibbles there. Very nice, man. Oi. The ice physics here are a little bit more intense than I expected. And man, Darky is killing it. Dude. What the bananas? Ooh, I got my assortment of crap here. Go, throw everything. What am I doing? I'm going this way. I'm getting... Okay, let's not be that reckless, perhaps. Let's be moderately reckless, acceptably reckless, appropriately reckless, shall we? in a way that's going to see me get 4th place. Very good. It's you and I again, Lo. I think it's a honestly, I don't know, Daisy. Darky is way up there. Pretty crazy. Swear word or unbelievable like OMG for Cal. Yeah, no, Cal is a swear word or OMG, unbelievable. Yes, I absolutely agree. While I would love to see if I can play with you all, I do have a friend over, so just popping in to say hi. Well, we appreciate it, dude. I hope you have a great time with your friend. Burrito Slayer says, so I would assume you have to have Nintendo Online. Yes, that is correct, Burrito, as JJ says below. Pikmin Pro, dang, that Daisy's too good. I'm happy to lose, says Cozy. Me too. We're just hanging. Darky says, I'll ask a friend if they want to join. Go for it. Absolutely. Pikmin Pro, guess we compete for 2nd and 3rd now. He was miles ahead. Pretty crazy. There's like tiers of people. Like in terms of talent on this, like that's wild. I mentioned this like, I don't know, half an hour ago. Like I thought I was okay. Not like great or anything, but like, all right. 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, or whenever we last played this, lo and behold, I'm garbage. I'm garbage. I'm not only behind the Cal and the Pikmin Pros of the world, but they're even like falling behind Darky. Although it could be luck, right? I don't know. Pikmin Pros off to a good start. I see them up there. Pikmin Pros got this. We've moved past the point of me competing to actually win. I'm just here to drive around in circles and talk about the people that are racing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Pikmin Pro gaining on the lead. Up in 4th place, we have Cozy Gamer Low, followed by Darky in 3rd, and then Cal in 2nd. They're taking the shortcut. I don't know how they did that, ladies and gentlemen. It's amazing. We haven't seen moves like this since 1957. LP is almost catering off into the abyss. Thankfully, barely misses and grabs a bullet bill to steer for him. Truly, this has been the game of all time, or a game of all time. Cheechamungus, man. Some of the things I see the good people here doing. How are you doing that? What sort of witchcraft, what sort of demonic entity did you pray to prior to this battle? It was amazing. You're making like 95-degree turns, all right? More than a right angle. We hit this jump. There we go. So they're like jumping off of this? How? How do they do that? What? There's got to be some sort of law against it, all right? I don't know the local authorities, but clearly they do. They're in with the police, and the police are letting them take the shortcuts that aren't available to the normal folk. Finding myself in my normal 4th place, it is quite nice. Like wildly in 4th place too. Goodness gracious. It's literally separate races. Thanks for hanging out with me, Lo. I appreciate you. I said I appreciate you. Don't you blow by me as a bullet bill? Why? We were hanging out. Yeah, goodness sakes. Who is gonna win though? I'm trying to like, it's funny. I'm trying to race or trying to like not fall off. Really, I'm not trying to race anymore because I can't compete with that. But I'm trying to see how that's good. Daisy, goodness gracious, Darky is. Wow. 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 Crazy, dude. Crazy, dude. It's amazing. Scrolling up, Detroit Soul. Hello, my fiance recommended me to you. Recommended you to me, rather. LOL. Hey, welcome. I trust that you are the one affiliated with JJ. JJ's awesome. I'm sure you're awesome too. Welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out. Kisses DS. I do not apologize. Kisses JJ. Aw. This is pervasive. It's vulgar. This is a family-friendly channel. How dare you? I'm just kidding. That's awesome. Mario Kart Deluxe Wave 6 is coming November 9th. Says hi. That is quite the username. I thought that was some sort of weird announcement. Hello. Burrito Slayer says, I have to go so I can play Magic the Gathering. Have a great time. Have a great time. Magic is awesome. Pikmin says, yeah, I ain't gonna win anymore. Well, at least you did at some point. Darky says there's a lot of tutorials on YouTube if you want to learn the ultra shortcut. I'm gonna have to. Reveal thyself, says Cal. Cozy Gamer Low says, no problem. I used to think I was good at this game. I've been proven wrong. Whoever he is insane. Yes, that is me. Goodness sakes. People are crazy. All right, let's take fourth again, I suppose. Oh, man. I mean, hey, at the very least, all right, we can take solace in the fact that we are what? Consistent. All right, I think that's admirable in a way. I think that's to be desired in some capacity, right? Goodness sakes. I love it when I'm consistent in most facets of my life, but coming in the bottom two of Mario Kart races perhaps is not necessarily the most envious of consistencies, but we're splitting hairs here. All right, that's not important. No, consistency is what important. And English, apparently. And look at this. If I ramble, I'm in the top second. However, that's probably because people are taking it easy on me. Goodness sakes knows that Pikmin Pro was doing that earlier. If we could, look how far ahead Darky is. It's hacks. That's all. It's hacks. There's no way around it. Cal is flying through the muck. What the crap, dude? I'm learning so much, yet at the same time, nothing at all. From this whole experience. This has been the most eye-opening, blood pressure raising incident of my Mario Kart career. I can't understand it. I'm seeing people cross all over different directions. And frankly, on the one hand, it's mostly impressive, right? Because it offers a glimpse into what truly is possible. And when you look at Mario Kart tracks, you think like, oh, shoot, I should be able to jump that gap, or I should be able to hop over to that part of the map. And oftentimes I'm completely incapable of doing so. But you see people like Cal, like Pikmin, like Darky. I don't even see Darky. I can't even comment on that. Darky's like Darky's in the second lap by the time I've pressed ignite on my vehicle. I don't even get a chance to see them anymore. It's like a friggin' Tom and Jerry cartoon. Anyways, the point is, though, watching these people play or losing to these people while they play is offering a whole different level of insight into what is truly possible on these tracks. It's wild, to say the least. I'm just so thankful for Low. We're hanging out back here. Gosh darn it. Bouncing off the walls. Finishing the race. Still, amazingly. Somehow, some way. Goodness gracious. Hoy vey. I know my name is long, says Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Wave 6 is coming November 9th. Nothing wrong with a long name. Cal! Cal down, boy, no biting. All good, November. I mean, Serena isn't here for you to beat, IDK. No, you're right, JJ. Serena was going to be here, but she had to work late, which is too bad. So, next week, she has gotten the approval to open at work, so she'll be off by 3 and therefore be able to stream here with me, where we will be doing this again because as you know, the screen name up there dictates, Wave 6 comes out November 9th. Goodness sakes. Darky says, I'll try to wait 15 seconds on the beginning of every race. Oh, goodness gracious. You're gonna give us a handicap, Darky? I already asked Cal and Pikmin to give me a handicap. I'm gonna need like a double or triple handicap. This is wild. Oh, man. But hey, as we talked about, someone has to lose. Such is the nature of, well, you know, competing, I guess. Happy to fall on that sword. All right. What do we do with this 15 seconds? We should put her in a bag. We should put her in a bag and throw her off the pier. Wait, is that allowed? Oh, that's unsportsmanlike. Oh, okay. Well, I see how it is. Here, I thought anything goes in Mario Kart. Lo and behold, you can't be mobbing people. Oh, I got you, Cal. Look at that. I threw that out as a prayer and I actually hit you. Amazing. You know, it probably doesn't bode well, though, that I'm up here with you. If you're doing as LP does, you're probably not having the start that you had hoped for the race. So, I don't know. I'm in first place. Oh, don't you red shell me? That's not very swell, you see. Finding myself in first place, though, is an interesting sort of experience. I'd like to thank my parents. Let me just take a victory lap here now. I'd like to thank my wife. I'd like to thank my cats, Aragorn and Luna, for allowing me to be here. All right. Y'all are just like hiding behind me, aren't you? You're colluding. You're forcing the stream or the broadcaster to come into first. Yes, I see how it is. Truly. You're so altruistic. I love it. Goodness sakes. You were Oh, Darky. Darky said, screw off. I'm going to win. That's fine. As you rightly deserve to. Truly. Lo and behold, from first place to fourth, and then back into first, we are actually moving in a way. Let's go this way. Second, Darky took the lower path, which is interesting. It makes me believe that that's the way I should have gone. I don't know. I see anything that Darky does, and I'm like, hey, that should be me. That should be what I'm doing, right? Clearly, they got the scoop, the inside poop, or whatever. Oh, I released it behind me. I had a green shell, Cal, and it had your name on it. But now I have not anything at all. And Darky is back from whence they came somehow, some way. Goodness sakes, but I'm going to be in third? Maybe? Oh, giblets. Not quite. Not quite, not quite, not quite. Goodness sakes. Scrolling back up. Detroit Soul, I'm Vampire Batman Kappa. It's true, you're sometimes up at the odd hours. No mugging allowed. LP is black and white kites. Yes, it's true. I do too. They are somewhere. My kitties. I don't know where they're at. Usually they come and visit whenever I stream. Mega Eevee has LP won. No. I can't do it. It's amazing. Oh, boy. Cozy Gamer Low, yes, fifth place is amazing. You guys are totally missing out. He is about to Eevee, or was. I was doing okay, I guess. Like, I don't know. Cheech-a-mungus, man. Oh. It's been a tough go of things, Eevee, to say the very least. Darky says, I went into the bottom gravity path because I got pushed into it. That's not faster. Don't worry. Okay. Good to know. I mean, I'm trying to watch you, and you got the knowledge. I mean, you got some sort of witchcraft going. I need to try and tap into. Cozy Gamer Low says, gotta choose London for this one. Unfortunately, the roulette did not choose it. But goodness gracious, I would love to go to London. If you guys don't know, Cozy Gamer Low is from the UK, and I'm not necessarily sure like what her proximity is to London, but she's from the area. And she has made me jealous on more than one occasion of that. Question, I guess, question 2. For anyone listening, traveling, where is the last place you went? Or rather, not the last place you went, where is your favorite trip been? Anywhere at all. It could be right down the road from where you live, if that's your favorite place. Or it could be across the friggin' country. Or it could be to your living room, I suppose. If that's, hey, it's your opinion, not mine. Anyways, I want to see or read about or live vicariously through, perhaps, those of you who have taken a trip. So please do let me know. And while you think about that, I will talk about my favorite trip. And it's tough because I actually have 2 trips that are tied. And I'll speak of one of them now. The first one is when I went to Germany in 2004, I believe it was. 2004, maybe 2003. I was a child. I was like 13 years old at the time. And I was in the Boy Scouts. And my uncle was in the Army, and he was stationed in Germany, and his son Grant, my cousin, was also in the Boy Scouts. And there was some, I don't know the logistics of it. Either which way, there was like a big Boy Scout meetup in Germany for whatever reason that I got invited to, and it got paid for because of that. I don't know. Either which way, I went to Germany, and I spent like 6 weeks in Germany, and it was a really cool time. I've mentioned this before, especially when talking to Lo about Europe specifically, all the history out there. There's so many castles in Germany. Like, that's not something I would have ever expected, but goodness gracious, I would love to go back, especially because my wife, Serena, her heritage is almost entirely German. I myself, not a bit of German. All right, dude, I am Mexican and Irish straight down the middle. Oh, goodness gracious. So, either which way, that's probably it. Otherwise, the other trip tied for first, would be when Serena and I went to Miami 3 years ago. She'd kill me if she was listening, but it's when we got engaged. We took a like sort of impromptu little vacation, and I proposed to her, and I'll always remember that with much fondness. Much fondness, really, much more fondness than consecutive 4th, 5th place finishes here. Jiminy Christmas. And you know, I can see chat messages going up, probably people talking about their travel experiences, and I very much look forward to reading them. But one travel experience that I wish I could go on, Japan. Dude, I need to go to Japan, especially with the Nintendo Museum opening up here soon. Ugh. Have to go to Japan. It's just so expensive, though. It's kind of crazy. Like, I looked into it because originally, when Serena and I got married, we had these like grandiose plans of going on a crazy honeymoon, right? We wanted to go to New Zealand to tour the Lord of the Rings sets. Then we wanted to fly up north to Japan. I mean, no shortage of things to do in Japan. And then go to Korea, where my cousins are from, and then back over. We did none of that. You know why? Life is expensive. Living is expensive, all right? But you already knew that. Anyways, that would be a dream trip. Pikmin says, I always go to Austria. I go there a lot. I love to ski. Nice. Austria, home of Arnold Schwarzenegger, an old idol of mine. Going up. Oh, shoot, I am skipping things, actually. Wow. Go low. This will be the last and first will be last. I wouldn't be given the recent protests in the UK. Oh, no. I, unfortunately, or fortunately, perhaps, don't keep up on, like, world news maybe as well as I should, so I am not 100% familiar with what's happening in the UK, but I hope that everyone is okay. That's wild. Darky says that Japan is awesome. I friggin' bet it is, dude. I really bet it is. I mean, my favorite food is sushi, and my favorite culture really is Japanese. If I could find a way to be an expat and just live in Japan, that would be really cool. But I also, at the same time, wouldn't want to be one of those, like, what I perceive to be probably annoying expats that just know nothing about the culture, can't even speak the language, they're just there because it's cool. So I don't know. I have a hard time deciding, but I really would love to go to Japan. In fact, it has to happen. It has to happen. If I win the lottery, that's the first thing I'm doing. I'm going to Japan, all right? I'm going to go to Japan. I'm going to suck down 17 salmon rolls. I'm going to pass out and have a great time with a belly full of sake and maybe a sumo match, too. Goodness sakes, I'm in third? How I'm in third? How do the third be? Oh, me. This is a very difficult map for me because there's a lot of hard turns. But it's working out all right. Cozy Gamer Low says I'm very far north in England. I'm trying. Oh, goodness gracious. Reading and driving. It's worse than a DUI. It's an RUI. Wait, DUR? Riding while under the rid influence? I don't know. I'm very far north in England. Actually, I'm closer to Scotland than England. Ah, Well, shoot, Scotland would be friggin' sweet as well. I follow a page on Instagram, actually, called Scotland Travels, I believe. And they post a ton of pictures, also, like Germany. Seemingly, at least to what I see, a ton of castles in Scotland. And I'm all about that. I think that is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And if there's not a ton of castles, there's a ton of friggin' history, right? It's so fascinating to me. It really is. My grandmother, bless her heart, she's deceased now. But when she was alive, she was really, really, really big on like genealogy and stuff. So was her mother before her and her mother before her, which I'm thankful for. And my mom is not necessarily keeping up with it. So I think it's going to fall on like either myself, my brother, or my sister to maintain. But my point is that my grandma and her successors maintained a complete list of like our ancestors all the way back to the 13th century. And a lot of the roots are in the greater like Scotland, UK area. And a decent amount in Ireland as well. But super cool, super cool, super cool. I don't know why I'm just rambling. But super cool. And go down. JJ, DS wants to spend a trip together to Japan. You guys should. That would be so cool. Especially for like a couple like you guys. Like you guys could go to like the hot springs and stuff together. That would be awesome. It would be way awesome. And Cozy Gamer Low says, I'm not far from the Lake District. I am, unfortunately, not familiar with that. It makes me think of Skyrim. Do you get to the Cloud District often? No, of course not. Detroit Soul says, I want to go to Japan and live there. See? Yeah, dude. You and I, kindred spirits. I would love that. JJ says, I actually have a connection in Japan. It's a bit easier to... Oh, yes. That makes some sense. That makes a lot of sense. Detroit Soul says, also, Dad bought me some spicy queso-flavored Funyuns. What? I know that was a message for JJ, but dude, you're gonna make me hungry. Funyuns are one of my favorite foods. And spicy queso? What? What? Please, I don't know if you have those with you and you want to eat them right now or what, but when you do, please let me know how they are, because I bet they're delicious. That is awesome. Funyuns and Cheeto Puffs. I like the thick snacks like that. Goodness sakes, man, you made me hungry. Oh man, you made me hungry. Hungry for 4th place, apparently. Gracious. Also, interestingly enough, speaking of Funyuns, if you guys haven't tried them, the Walmart store brand Funyuns, I think they're called like Onion Puffs or something like that. I don't remember. They are very good. Very good, especially as it relates to like generic snacks, because I know, sometimes generic snacks are just not the same, right? Like I'm a big Cheez-It fan as well, and the generic Cheez-Its are just nothing at all like Cheez-Its, but the generic Funyuns, they're pretty good. They're pretty good, and what's more, they're like $3 cheaper. All right, Funyuns be charging a premium. Funyuns be charging. Luis! Cozy Gamer Low got the friggin' superstar. Putting me in 5th place. Cheech-a-Mongus. It's okay, I got the super mushroom. Can I use it one more time here? Oh, 2 more times. 3 more times. And then a lightning for good measure. Everyone just be smallified, please and thank you. Goodness sakes, there's no time like the present for you to resent me. Or really, please, no, don't resent me. I would actually not like that. I try to live my life in a fashion that makes me unresentable if possible. Because I love people. People are great. Not every person is great, of course, yes, but people on the whole are great. And I think everyone is equally deserving of love and respect. And that's probably going without saying, but, hey, that's just where we are. Sometimes these things get forgotten, in my opinion. I don't know. The world's a tumultuous place, isn't it? Like, there's a lot of, a lot of division. Darky is going backwards. I don't know what the meaning of that is. Goodness gracious. They are delicious. That would be driving while reading. There we go. DWR. Or CWD, chatting while driving. There you go. Low, Cozy Gamer Low says, yep, lots of castles here. My hometown has one. That's so cool. That's so cool. That's so cool. Gotta go. Darky says I have to leave after the next race. Well, thank you for coming and kicking our booty. I do appreciate it. Hello, Brian. Or Hero Brian, excuse me. I read your message and compiled it with your name. Hello, Hero Brian. Nice to see you. I came from the Minecraft verse. Welcome from the Minecraft verse. This is the LP verse, I guess. I don't know. It's the Mario Kart verse where LP talks a lot and loses. It's amazing. Truly. And JJ Cat says Discord. Oh wait. Join the dark side. Yes. I need the. Is there a way to set up those actions on YouTube? I'm not certain. I know that you can do it on Twitch, like the exclamation mark. In fact, let me see if I can do a thing here while we're loading this. I might be able to. Oh, we're getting up on the race. Oh, we're getting up on the race. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It might. It's kind of working. I'm racing, but I'm in last place. Well, what else is new? There you go. Oh, that's the Discord. Goodness sakes. All right, now time to. I mean, I guess I'm not necessarily missing anything because I by and large finish here, anyways. So there we have it. There we have it. Pikmin Pro and Cal, we did it. You guys did it. You won. Detroit Soul said generic Cheez-Its are nasty. Dude, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like, how you gonna give me this delightfully orange square and just, for lack of a better word, screw it up so badly? I mean, don't get me wrong. All right, in a pinch, I'll eat, you know, maybe 1, 2, 3, or 4 boxes of them. But I won't like it. All right, I'm just a glutton. I just like to eat. I like to eat, I like to talk, and I like to play Nintendo games, and that's kind of how I exist. All right, and with Thanksgiving coming up, but mere weeks away, I know that we have an international crowd, so not everyone celebrates it. I'm very excited for Thanksgiving. It will be Serena and I's third or fourth Thanksgiving, like solo style, without family. So it'll be neat. It'll be neat to see if we can improve on what the last few meals were. Really, it's not a bad thing, right? You say that and you make, oh, were the last few meals bad? No, the last few meals were good. They were really good. But always looking to improve, of course. Always improve our placing, too. Goodness gracious, I just shelled my shell. And I gotta, ooh, Darky. Darky is being snarky and going in reverse. That's crazy. Goodness gracious. He's making a fool of us, Cal. We need to take vengeance. I'm the 100cc master, says Hero Brian. Well, come join us for the 150. Cozy Gamer Low says you can through Streamlabs OBS. Okay. So that is not something that I have investigated, but I need to, clearly. Thank you. Very good. Okay. I stopped to type and got kicked. Oh, no. Yeah, we are down to the 3 of us. I can help with alerts. Okay, I'm going to have to ask you, Lo, more information about that, because that is definitely something I need to figure out much more than it already is, which is, well, next to none. Darky, leaving now. It was really fun. See ya. Thank you for hanging out and showing us what it means to be good at this game. Goodness sakes, dude, you're incredible. Truly incredible. Hero Brian, I'm very bad at 150 and don't have online. Okay, no worries, no worries, no worries, no worries. I am also very bad at 150. I mean, if you couldn't tell. Darky says, yes, Pikmin, I kept slowing down because you had a red. I couldn't do anything. Strategy. Goodness sakes. And it was just the 3 of us. Hey, at the very least, this means that I can place top 3, which is, I suppose, worth something, right? At the very least, we at Baby Park. We are. Well, time to run in a circle 7 times. This course is so chaotic when you've got a full lobby. With 3 of us, it's going to be fine. But man, with 8 people, you're like, some people are turned around backwards. You're like running into each other. This is actually quite nice with 3. Goodness sakes. I look forward to next week's stream when we have Serena on here as well. And then we have at least one more person adding chaos, or rather, one more person losing alongside me. Oh, man. Excuse me. Oh, I'm still in 3rd. What? I thought I was doing good. I'm not doing good. What's happening here, man? Oh, no. God dang it. There's too many bananas on the field. The produce is extraordinarily productive. Well, I guess I've got a superstar. I may as well use it because then I can blow through all the potassium strewn about. Goodness sakes, it's like the Yiga clan was here or something. Oh, and of course, right then is when it runs out. How are you guys so good? Like, it's not even that complex of a course. It's a friggin' oval, man. What? That's ridiculous. Oh, boy, stay chill. You're right, JJ. You're right. I can't seem to get into the tournament, says Cozy. Interesting. Is it working now? Do I need to hop out myself and maybe, yeah, if I leave the group, maybe it'll work. And then I'll hop back in. Put a green shell or banana on the back to avoid a red. That is a good call, JJ. I need to be more strategic. I need you in my back seat. Hero Brian says, how's your days been? It's been good. It's been very good. It's Friday. Really hard to be upset on a Friday. How about you? And I sub to you and you're welcome. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. It is my goal to provide as much entertainment as possible. And you subscribing, I suppose, gives me another avenue of doing that. So thanks again. Issa Avocado. Hello. Yay, a stream I can join. What is up? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I've seen you in the comments before. Glad to see you on a stream. Gonna try again now, says Cozy Gamer Low. Yes, please do. It looks like it's just me. Interesting. You know what? I need to stand up and check something real quick just to make sure. Just in the nick of time. And it's the 2 best racers of the entire stream. Cozy Gamer, Low, and LP. Look at us being segregated into our own championship bracket. Beautiful. No, but really, I wanted to go check to see if my cats were fuddling with any of the wires. I'm not necessarily certain why that would have any influence over what was happening here, but they have been pulling on the freaking Ethernet cables. I don't understand it, especially Luna. She sees anything now that's even remotely like string-like, and she's like, oh, that's a toy. I'm gonna play with that. And she's adorable, so I have a hard time like scolding her, but I gotta like pick her up and I gotta move her. It's like, baby, you gotta stop chewing on the friggin' cable. All right, we're gonna lose internet connectivity. Goodness gracious. Oh, goodness me. Goodness gracious. I made the banana shooter, says Hero Brian. The banana shooter? What's the banana shooter? I like bananas. I guess I don't really care for shooters, but banana shooter sounds good. Green shell, where are we at here? Second lap. I'm most stressed out because I feel like I'm chasing people. This is a good reprieve. Goodness sakes. Darn you, Nintendo, says JJ. Wild. Yeah, you should leave and rejoin, Cal. I don't know what happened there, but do. Issa Avocado says joining the tournament for the next race. Good. Glad to hear it. LP will BRB. I'm like reading the chat in reverse, so it probably doesn't make contextual sense, but goodness gracious, this is weird. The lobby split into 2 groups. Why did it do that? I specifically shut that off. I shut it off. I shut the shuffling off. My giblets. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Goodness sakes. Either which way, we will see at the end of this if we can reconcile the 2 of them. Otherwise, I mean, I can hop into the settings, I think, of this tournament while it's live. I'm not necessarily certain. I might have to forego that, but I definitely did alter the shuffling settings. Especially because Mega Eevee asked me to. Goodness sakes. And Mega Eevee isn't here to lose to me. I'm just kidding. I can't talk a big game, really, given how relatively awful I've been placing. But Mega Eevee was racing with us every single race of the way last time we did this, and they were very much a part of the shuffling. The shuffling is off. The shuffling is off, I thought. So let's see. Let us see. Thanks, Cozy. Well done, LP. Yay. I'm spectating LP's beautiful racing, Cal. Yes, thank you. All right, we've got 4 of us. There we go. We're all proud of you, LP. Oh, I'll take what I can get, man. I'll take what I can get, all right? Goodness sakes. It's like parents watching their toddler learn how to ride his bike, but he's still wearing the training wheels on the bike. Like, you're doing great, honey. You're doing great. You're not doing anything at all, but it's great. Oh, man. And, ooh, I didn't even pick. I kept it at random, but I want to go to Japan. Yes, very nice. Eevee is lurking somewhere, says JJ Cat. You're right. Eevee is. And Issa is not in. The avocado friend. Where's the avocado friend? Hero Brian says, W stream. Thanks, dude. W comment. All right, now the race again segregates into 2. Where Pikmin Pro and Cal race against each other, and Low and LP race against themselves. Or maybe, I mean, hey, stranger things have happened, right? I will hold on. Oh gosh, no I won't. I'm gonna plummet down here and hang out with the Koopa and the Shy Guy. What's happening? That was wild. Yeah, there's Shy Guys spawning out of nowhere. Goodness sakes, man. This is beautiful though, truly. We were just talking. Wanna go to Japan. This is about as close to Japan as we can offer, apparently. Goodness sakes. So these gusts of wind, yeah, okay, so the gusts of wind do propel you back up. Interesting. So can I shoot this gap? Oh, I can. Didn't necessarily. No! That's the ground. Shooting the gap didn't do anything for me, and that bullet bill I'm buying swiping next to me took 2 of my red shells with it, which is not great. And I don't know that red shell that I threw actually did anything at all. What the heck? This is not at all productive or efficient. But the lightning I just threw out should apply some. What just happened? What am I doing? Where am I? That was wild. The game's like, no, you need to go in the corner, man. You're starting to catch up on 3rd place. We can't be having that. LP has to take 4th at best. Oh, God, maybe. So, oh, bullet bill. There we go. Bullet bills are nice because they take the whole steering side of the equation completely out of my hands. And I appreciate that because I am not very good at it. Goodness sakes. All right, final lap. We find our way into third place somehow, amazingly. We know that there is, what, a sharp turn up here, so we should probably prepare for it here. Yeah, look at that. My foresight. Goodness gracious, that was impressive. Oh, and we've got the whole smorgasbord. And we can't get up. Okay, with the smorgasbord. Throw the smorgasbord. Use the smorgasbord in a way that is beneficial to your cause, LP. What do we got? Mushroom? Mushroom into the wall. Perfect. Coin? Yes. And then maybe a banana right here for anyone that's coming that direction. And we finished in third. Cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. It could be worse, right? It could be worse. Goodness sakes. So do you like Wave 5, says Hero Brian. I do. I do. I'm very much looking forward to Wave 6 as it comes out next week. But Wave 5, pretty solid. And hey, Issa Avocado has joined the fray. Welcome to the tournament. Morton has returned. Welcome back, friend. Very nice. Cozy Gamer Low says, I was so lost on that one. Yeah, it was. There's a lot of like 90-degree turns. Just boom, 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 boom. Hickman Pro says, yeah, Ninja Hideaway is definitely one of the best tracks in the game, especially the music I love for this one. I have to agree, says Cal. I agree too. I agree. It is unanimous. Completely unanimous. Oh, let's go to Hyrule. Let's go to Hyrule for low. Hyrule. No, that's fine. What one was that? Donut Plains 3 from the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. It's funny. Issa Avocado, your screen name is Bella. My little sister's name is Bella. That's not Bella, is it? You're not my sister, are you? Morton says, do I have permission to join after this race? Absolutely. You don't need any permission, my friend. You can join whenever you see fit. All right. Third place is not terrible. Goodness sakes, looking at this optimistically. Fourth place is not terrible. Looking at this optimistically. Goodness sakes. But hey, as we start to grow the tournament size, I should expect that I will continue to fall in placing. Question 2. Hey, question. This is something. Ooh, I'm burping. Something I meant to ask everyone earlier in the stream. And if I was a better streamer, I would have remembered, but I forgot. So, hey, here we are. Anyways, how does the green screen look? I have a small preview on OBS where I can see like what's happening. But I know that there have been certain occasions where there's been like a green aura around me, or that certain parts of the green screen have been visible. Like, as far as blurring my background and making it blend in with the rest of the game, how is that? Is it acceptable? Is it exactly what it should be? Is it terrible? I forgot to ask, and I'm sorry, but I guess better late than never, huh? Better late than never. Better fourth than last? Yeah. Make a cut right here. Can we get through there? There we go. Cheech-a-mungus, man. Look at the disparity here. There's like a group of 3 up at the front, and then there's Low and LP. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, man. Cal says it looks great, to be honest. Cool. Very good. Cozy Gamer Low reciprocates that, says it looks good. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Yeah, random. It looks good, and you don't have the green halo, says JJ. Yes. You were there for the green halo, of course. Glad it's not there. And in Pikmin Pro says, LP, I don't notice anything. Perfect. Cozy Gamer Low says, woo, 5th. Thank you. Oh, man. We are rocking. And... Oh, are they going to join? Are they going to join? Okay, so how do you join? Here, I will... oh, that is the Discord. Son of a biscuit. Give me just 1 second. There is a number I put into the chat. I don't even know where it is. I'll grab it. There it is. And if you go into online tournament, you enter in this number. This is the tournament code. There you go. And that'll take you to us. Yeah, Cal, code and description. And there is also the code right there. So if you go, you search for a tournament online. It's going to ask you for a code, or you can choose to search for a code or based on a code. That is the code. Code! How many times can we say code? Code Lyoko. Code blue. Code green. Code red. Code brown. Code brown was not something we ever wanted to hear, all right? My first job ever was as a lifeguard at a water park. It's a water park in Denver, Colorado called Waterworld. And Code brown was exactly what it sounded like. Someone left a stinker. I mean, it was a heinous experience for everyone involved, all right? Little kids are running away from it. Steam is coming off of it. Everyone needs to get out of the pool because there's a big brown shark lurking in the depths. Anyways, Code brown. There you have it. Now I am... Oh, no, what? Yes. Third place, very good. Oh, my. Oh, hooray! And the golden shroom, too. Thank you, game. Thank you, RNG, for delivering upon me a very, very bountiful harvest. I can't remember the last time I finished in the top 3. So if we can manage a way to do this, I will be tickled pink. Of course, it's way too early to say anything about that because we're but starting the final race. Okay, got the superstar here. We need to use the star. Yes, of course. You can't just hold the star in your back pocket. That doesn't necessarily do anything for you. You gotta actually ignite the star in order to go as far as you would like. Oh, great. Let's just, examine the joists. The structural integrity of this bridge is astute. It's astounding. It's great. It's resounding. The success is sending me. Oh, God, no. How rude. Well, there goes my hope of finishing top 3. Maybe. I don't know. I can see someone. Can't see him anymore. We can, blooper is not going to help me. I'll say if we could get like a bullet bill or something, maybe. Not quite. No such luck. Oh, my giblets. I think Morton is asking where to put the code. Beat me by landslide in this one. Morton, you can go to the online player tournament by code. Yes, Cal is correct. Then enter it. That is 100% correct. JJ, yes, Pikmin almost red-shelled me. Goodness sakes. Goodness sakes. All right, can we get Morton in here before the next race starts? Survey says... maybe. Maybe. I was right behind you, says Low. Cheech-a-mungus, man. I don't think he's gonna get in. Next race. All right. Oh, he's in. There we go. I see you. Boom shakalaka. Well done. Issa Avocado, you guys are good. Yeah, especially Cal and Pikmin. Cal and Pikmin are like a tier above. Like, I thought I was okay. I thought I was not terrible. Lo and behold, I was wrong. I was so wrong. I can't believe it. I was the exact opposite of correct, really. Okay, well, look at this. We'll find a way up here. You know, what's nice, too, potentially, about the extra people is the fact that they can fight each other. Yes. You know the old phrase, if you can't beat them, join them. If you can't beat them, set them loose upon each other. Make them bash each other instead of you, and then maybe you can pick up the scraps and find your way through. And that's working out at least moderately okay at the start here. Morton showing us up. What is with the people? The people. It's like everyone that joins in their first race, they're like, ha-ha, I'm Gordon Ramsay or Gordon Lightfoot or something. Who is the Gordon? Who is the Gordon racer? Does anyone here know racing? There's a Gordon that races. Gordon Freeman? Gordon Lightfoot is not. Gordon Lightfoot's a singer. Gordon Ramsay is a celebrity chef. Jeff Gordon, Jeff Gordon, Jeff Gordon, Jeff Gordon. That's it. There we go. I've never watched a single NASCAR race in my life, but I feel like he's like ingrained enough in pop culture. Oh, I wish it was Gordon Lightfoot. That'd be nice. Then we could have Sundown or the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald playing, and we wouldn't be getting copywritten or copyright stricken. I actually had a couple videos recently get struck by the copyright magnet not too long ago, which is funny because they were not stricken or claimed by Nintendo. Isn't that weird? So I disputed them, naturally. Like, some random person is trying to claim Nintendo music as their, like, intellectual property. And what that means, if you're not familiar, is that any sort of advertising money that I would get from those videos would go to the person claiming it. Yeah, so it's especially crappy that someone would do that for something that's not theirs. Come here, Bella! Ooh! I don't think I did it. Oh, I didn't think I did it. No, I didn't do it. Jiminy Christmas. That was close. That was close. Wow. I am in. Morton, she. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to misgender. Excuse me. I should be more careful about that. I do apologize, Morton. JJ Cat, using LP as a living shield. Nice low. Cal says, sorry. Pikmin Pro says the number of United States folks is growing. It's because all of Europe, it's like the early hours of the morning. Like, the fact that Europe is still participating in this is amazing. You guys are awesome. JJ Cat says, I'll make food and goodies for an army. Love it. Food and goodies for an army. My belly is an army at times. Cozy Gamer Low says, I was doing so well and just lost it. Such is life. Hero Brian says, it says he started stream 24 hours ago. Yes. We've been streaming for a full day. No, we haven't. That's weird that it would say that. We've been streaming for like a little over 2 hours. That's interesting. I'll take the stats if YouTube wants to say that. That was a wild. Pikmin Pro says, Mushroom Gorge. I love this one. Morton says, it's quite all right. Thank you for forgiving me. Cozy Gamer Low says, nearly midnight. That's late, dude. Pikmin Pro, it's midnight for me. Yes, Cozy Gamer Low in the UK. Pikmin Pro in the Netherlands. Way across the quote-unquote pond, as it were. And the only way, I guess, that it's feasible is the fact that I am in the Eastern time zone doing it like this. That's not going to be forever. Serena and I are actually planning a move back to Colorado. Yes, we have lived in Florida for the last about a year. And we always knew Florida was not forever. But it is coming to an end, and we are going to move back to Colorado for a number of reasons. And I talk more about those on the vlog channel. So if you care, if you're interested in that, check that out, and I'll talk about that there. But the point is, these streams, or at least the timing of them, will change here in the coming, not too quickly, but in the next like 5-6 months they'll change. Our lease here in Florida expires at the end of January, and then obviously there's going to be like a little bit of moving, a little bit of acclimating, and then in February we'll pick back up with the streams and stuff like that, ideally, of course. And then we'll let you know how that'll look. But just judging off of like face value, one would expect them to be like 2 hours earlier, right? Since I like to stream at like the 5:30 time slot for a couple hours. 5:30 Mountain Time in Colorado would be 7:30 Eastern Time. That's a little bit less like accessible for the European friends we have, so I don't love that. Maybe I'll try and figure out a way to circumnavigate that, right, in a way that makes it more accessible for everyone. Either which way, that's what's going to happen, and we're also going to try to incorporate more streaming days in the week instead of just Friday evening. So we'll play it by ear. Hey, did pretty well there. Honestly, I was borderline second place. Look at that. Scrolling. It's okay, you misgender me a lot, LP, says JJ. I'm sorry. I'm definitely a she, not a they. I'm sorry. I do tend to overuse they. I don't know. Maybe out of like, not caution, but ambiguity. But I apologize. JJ Cat, she. Call me out, by all means, too. If I ever misgender anyone at all, let me know that I do something incorrect, because I'm not above it, right? Like, I don't have these weird pride issues. Like, I want to call you by what you are to be called as. So, if I flub that bucket, please let me know. Please. I still don't understand February 14th, even though I am engaged, says JJ Cat. Yeah. February 14th is nothing but a ploy by Big Chocolate to sell more goodies. It's exactly what it is. Pikmin Pro. Wow, this is the first time I pulled off the gap jump on 150, but I did in lap 2. That's kind of impressive. Nice job, dude. Nice job. Why show your love in one day, says JJ. Yeah, no, that's the truth. That's the truth. Honestly, Serena and I, we celebrate a day off. So if you go to any, like, Walgreens or CVS or like convenience store on the 15th of February, all of the candy is discounted by like 50%, sometimes more. And what we do is we go and we'll separate. She'll go and look at like one half, I'll go look at the other half. We'll each take like $10 to $20, and that's what it is. Like, hey, I got you this, this chocolate Easter bunny for $4 that ordinarily would have been like 15 or whatever. So I say screw the commercialism of Valentine's Day and celebrate how you want. And I'm going to celebrate with discounted goodies, and I'm going to get blown up right here. Goodness sakes. Moonview Highway is my personal favorite from the Wii, says Morton. Very cool. That one, I like the ambience of that one. I'll agree with you on that. However, any of the highway style levels are the ones with the vehicles just kind of give me fits. There's more crap for me to run in with. You know what I'm saying? Pearl says, LP, when are you doing this again? Have work today. I'm sorry, Pearl. I am going to do it again exactly 1 week from today. This exact same thing, because the Wave 6 happens on Thursday, right? Thursday, it happens next Thursday. And then next Friday, we'll do this again. So hopefully you can make it. Traditionally, my streams are on Fridays. I did the one Sunday morning stream just because I had a sickness that prohibited that weekend's Friday stream, so I made up for it with a Sunday. But yeah, Friday evenings are the LP stream date until I have the capacity to add a second day of the week. So TBA, I suppose, for anything to change. Also at work, Pearl, I will sit in the work box with you. JJ is always working. Dude, holy cow. JJ is a workaholic. A workaholic, a workhorse, someone with an insane work ethic. Clearly. Because not only, and let me just take a second to brag about JJ, because I think JJ's awesome. But not only does JJ like work all the time, but JJ is like the Discord mom, too. If you guys aren't in the Discord, you don't know, but you should go join the Discord. JJ posts updates for like every single video I upload. JJ is always keeping things updated. JJ is cool. JJ is the Discord mom. Pearl says, epic, let's do it. Heck yeah. Love the work crowd. Working late nights is something that I used to do a lot of, and it's just not something I can do anymore. I'm too old. I know. I'm not the oldest one here, but still, I'm too old for that. Cal says, JJ the GOAT, for real. You too, though, Cal. Don't do yourself a disservice. Really, all of you rock. The fact that you guys are just hanging out here. Hero Brian says, oh, now it says you just started stream 2 hours ago. YouTube is funky, clearly. YouTube is funky. Goodness sakes. Man. You know what? I haven't had this much fun losing at a game for 2 hours in a long time. I just think about that. I have been playing Mario Kart with you guys for almost 2.5 hours, losing every single race. And it's been a blast. So thanks for that. Cal says, might be the last game for me. Completely fair, my friend. Isa Avocado says, last race, gotta go make dinner. You know, dinner is a thing. That's actually something I did not think of. Interesting. I should probably also partake in this meal known as dinner. At this point, though, it's 8 o'clock. I don't have anything thawed. Huh. You know what that smells like? I need to order a pizza. That smells like I need to order some Chinese food. I need to do something that requires me to not cook, because I don't know that I have time for that. Holy cow, that is terrible planning. Wow. Huh. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit like shaken by that realization there that I did not prepare for this. Anyways, Hero Brian says, is YouTube funky like Funky Kong? Who's going to be part of Wave 6? Is Funky Kong going to be part of Wave 6? I hope so. That would be friggin' cool. I love me a monkey with some sunglasses. JJ says, we all rock from tips and tricks to the lurkers. It's true. Honestly, I have not come across a cooler community or group of people than you fine folk. Like, everyone is so gosh darn accepting, so kind, so understanding, and otherwise just generally awesome that it blows my mind. And I know a lot of people talk about, like, the horrors of social media and of the internet and what have you. And on the one hand, I kind of do agree, right? Like, there are a number of things that could go wrong on internet and social media. But you all are proof that there is very much something correct that can happen, right? You can find the right sort of people that are good people and into the right sort of things. And it's just an awesome experience. So I guess allow me this opportunity to thank you, not for watching or for participating in the stream, though thank you for those as well, but thank you for existing. Thanks for being you. You're cool. You are. You really are. Wawa has buffalo chicken pizza. Oh, JJ. Goodness gracious, you're speaking my language. Yes, I actually filled up the gas tank at Wawa today, and they had an advertisement for the pizza. That is so exceptionally, like, on topic. That is hilarious. Hero Brian, giant bananas. Indeed. Cal says, all right, I got to take my dog for a walk. Have a good rest of the stream. LP was lots of fun. Thanks, Cal, for beating our butts. I appreciate it. Cozy Gamer Low says, okay, now 6th is the place to be. You're cool too, LP. Mutual coolness. Have a good night, everyone says. Issa Avocado was fun. See you later. JJ Cat, thanks for being the best too, LP. No, I just hang out and talk a lot. Literally all I do. I just love to talk and play video games and try to be okay at life. I don't know. Morton says, I had some pizza for dinner not too long ago myself. Oh, goodness gracious. Friday pizza night. Pikmin Pro says, hey, LP, don't forget you're cool. I appreciate it, dude. Cozy Gamer Low says, good night. JJ Cat, good night. Pikmin Pro, see ya, Cal. You were the best. Alrighty. Well, now that Cal is gone, Maybe we can... maybe I can come in a place higher. Oh, man. Hero Brian says, I love Hawaiian pizza. Oh, my friend, you might catch some flack with that one. I know that there are a lot of people that have qualms with pineapple on pizza. And I'd be curious to see if anyone had any problems with it. I'm not one of them, to be honest with you. One of my favorite pizzas is actually pineapple, jalapeno, and grilled chicken. Kind of a wild combo, but when I was in the Army at Fort Stewart, this is going to disgust a lot of you, but almost every single night, I would order for dinner 2 large pizzas, one being that, what I just detailed, the pineapple, jalapeno, grilled chicken, and then another mushroom, olive, pepperoni. And yes, I would eat both of them. I was a large lad when I was at Fort Stewart. I was 275 pounds, so about 70 pounds heavier than I am now. And as you might imagine, full of friggin' pizza. And now I'm even more hungry. Jiminy Christmas. I'm going to have to ask Serena if she could possibly do me the biggest favor in the world and bring home a pizza. I don't know that she will. Because you know what? She texted me, and her boss bought her and her coworkers pizza. So she's already full. So she wouldn't... Why would she stop somewhere to purchase food if she's already full? I don't know. Maybe she would do it out of the goodness of her own heart or something. That would be my only saving grace. I'd have to hope. Fingers crossed. Goodness gracious. You are a wholesome boy, LP, says JJ. Thank you. I try to be. You know, I think the world needs more of that. There's too much, I don't know, not vulgarity, but especially I think in comedy, or at least when people try to be comedic, and I do classify like my channel as comedy adjacent, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not creating like guides or anything. Like no one is watching my channel to get a detailed analysis about the lore of anything. It's more comedic than anything. But I do think that a lot of people in comedic style channels like this, they over-rely on vulgarity. They over-rely on like sexual jokes and adult innuendos and stuff like that. And I do think there's a certain level of wholesomeness or family friendliness that needs to be represented. Hero Brian says, fun fact, my grandpa makes the best baked potatoes. Hey, yo. I need to meet your grandpa. I love me some taters, precious. Pearl says, bet it was all muscle, LP. I mean, it kind of was. It kind of was. I was competing in bodybuilding at the time. So it was mostly muscle. But still, it's still not good to be like that big. Like, it's not good for your heart, whether you're like 300 pounds of fat or 300 pounds of muscle. It's a lot of tax on your cardiovascular system. JJ Cat, Morton has been lost. Come back, Morton. Don't go towards the light. Hero Brian says, LP, I love your personality. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. I really do. That's a huge compliment. It's really cool. Morton says, what about me? Pikmin Pro, yeah, LP is funny and family friendly. I try. I certainly do try. Goodness gracious. I mean, it's not hard to be family friendly, but I feel like it is hard to be funny. Because sometimes I feel like I'm just rambling. I don't know. I'm playing Zelda, I'm playing Mario, I'm playing Pikmin, I'm playing what have you, and I'm just squealing. And sometimes I feel like, wow, that's that's annoying, dude. But hey, if it's funny sometimes, then that's good too. Cozy Gamer Low says, I don't like pizza. Please don't cancel me. No, Low, you're fine. We know that Low has a sensitivity for dairy that inhibits her ability to enjoy the delicacy known as pizza. Which is fine. I mean, pizza is not like totally infallible anyways. Like, there was a long period of my life, where I straight up disliked pizza. I know, it would be sacrilegious even to say that, but it's true. From ages like 17 to 24, maybe 17 to 23, we'll say, I straight up disliked pizza. Couldn't do it. I am not eating pizza. Don't you dare put a piece of pizza in my face if I'm age 19, all right? I couldn't do it. For whatever reason, tastes change as I aged, and I have fallen back in love with pizza. But it was a very interesting period of my life. Really, that period of my life, though, was not a good period of my life, we'll say. Not just for, like, the pizza disdain, but in actuality, we'll expand a little bit. From, like, ages 17 to 25 were not good years. Not necessarily because of, like, things that happened, because good things happen, right? Like, I met Serena. You can't get any better than that, right? Meeting your partner forever. But I was just not a good person. And I don't mean that, like, in the general sense, like I was some sort of, like, a-hole or something. But I was just not, I wasn't a good person to myself. And I don't look back on those years very fondly because of that. So if you listening have any sort of inclination to, like, chastise yourself or be unkind to yourself, like, please, take it from me. It's not worth your time, all right? You are better off accepting yourself for who you are, your interests, who you desire to be. It's perfectly valid. Take that, run with it, and then let the chips fall where they may. You know what I'm saying? Because my own mistakes in that period of time were considering what I was interested in, the things that I was interested in, who I was, and having problems with it. Like, oh, this is not who I should be. This is wrong. This is not an adult. This is not, like, what a man should be like. And stupid. Again, like I said, I feel terrible about the time of my life, and I want to impart upon you any level of advice if I can. It's to trust yourself and be kind to yourself. Please do. A little bit of rambling. All right. Oh, man. Gotta love this man, says Morton. I thought you went off the edge on the big jump. Won't cancel low, says JJ Pickman Pro. I only like pizza margarita. Ooh. Margarita pizza is very good. Very good, especially if it's done with, like, big old slabs of fresh mozzarella. JJ Cat says, I like Tosco's authentic Italian Pop Eyes pizza. Mozzarella slices with spinach and tomato sauce. Sounds right up my alley. JJ says, I need to send you a few pics from the park today, LP. I forgot the local park has... Ooh! Disc golf! Yes! Heck yeah! I would love to see that. Please put that in the Discord, JJ Cat. I am actually going disc golfing tomorrow morning, and I am very excited for it. I haven't been disc golfing in, like... Oh, goodness gracious, like 6 days. Oh, the horror! But, that being said, it's a great avenue of exercise and a great excuse to get outside. And I think that we could all stand to get outside more often. All right? Like sunlight, vitamin D, very important. Cozy Gamer Low says, LP needs all the hearts for that advice. Well, thank you, Lo. It's common sense, right? It really is. And it's just too bad that it sometimes takes you a long time to realize it. It really does. It takes life experience, it takes failures, it takes all of these different happenings to really see what's important in life. And hopefully, that little bit of advice shaves some small amount of time off of that for some folk. Either which way. Pearl says, peace out, lunch break is over. Hey, Pearl, thanks for hanging out, dude. I hope that work goes quickly, swimmingly, and overall well for the rest of the shift. Oh, crazy. I was crazy. They put me in a rubber room. A rubber room full of rats, and rats make me crazy. That does sound crazy, my friend. I would have to imagine rubber would make me crazy if everything was rubber, especially if you were allergic. I will be completely transparent with you guys, and this is not something I've ever actually told anyone, I don't think. But I have spent a non-zero amount of time in a mental hospital for depression before. So I know what it's like to kind of get isolated that way. But that specific instance is part of that greater experience that I told you about from 17 to 25. Where not a good time, not a good time. But, got the help I needed. So I hope you do the same, and I hope anyone who listens that needs it does the same as well. There's a banana. Don't touch the banana. Oh, man, the piantas. I get confused. I see Piantas and I think yellow. Yellow is fine. Yellow is good. Yellow is mine. And then there's a Pianta that is not a Pianta. It's a Pianta that's a banana. And I'm almost running over it. Goodness sakes, man. It's fine. At least we're doing okay, all things considered. I like it when I get on these like long diatribes. Like I'm just rambling. I mean, surprise, surprise. I've mentioned a million times before, I like talking. But I get talking, and then I almost like go into autopilot. And then I'm like, I'm playing the game still, but I'm talking. And then, oh, we're finishing. My goodness gracious. My giblets, it's amazing. Alrighty. Well, where are we at here? That's 2:30. Okay, so you guys, by all means, if you want to, continue racing. But for me, specifically, I need to bring it back over here. I'm not going to end the stream immediately. I'm going to like hang out for a second if you want. I mean, you guys, you can leave too if you want, but I'm going to hang out and talk and read chat for the next few minutes, but that is my last Mario Kart race because I'm exhausted. Pikmin Pro says, dang, LP, how could such a sweet human like you get depression? I don't know. I don't know what the reasoning is. It's like chemicals in the brain, right? It's like things that are out of my control. But it happens, and it still does like rear its head. Like, don't get me wrong, anyone who's suffered from depression or anxiety knows what it's like, but it's not something that you like overcome and then it's just gone forever, right? You overcome it because you learn tools to overcome it. And it's definitely something that still rears its ugly head from time to time, usually in the way of self-doubt. And it's funny too, because it manifests itself in a way that is like directly contradictory to what I perceive as positive forces in my life, right? Like take this right here, the Let's Play channel. I perceive the Let's Play channel as my creative outlet. It's my one space in the world where I can just be aggressively myself and just put it out there and like, this is me, this is what I like, this is who I am. But then there will be these like dark moments where I question myself, where I'm like, you're a weird person, dude. You should stop that. And it's learning how to combat those like internal negative thoughts that has been helpful, really. I mean, and I think that's part of the whole battle with depression and anxiety. So JJ Cat, before DS, I made a few bad relationship decisions. He really helped me process through it all, and yes, got me to trust again. See, that's great too. I think that's honestly underrated, and that's something that I perhaps didn't shine enough light on too, is the impact that Serena had. Similar to your own experience there, JJ. I don't mean to take away from it, but having that right person in your corner can mean the world. It really can. Like, it can't be understated, truly. Pikmin Pro, yeah, it's fine. I'm going to need to sleep as well. Understood, man. Sleep. It's a basic human need. Hero Brian says, hearts in the chat. Excellent. JJ Cat says, we don't know the journeys people have, so be kind always. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Too many people spend their lives chasing, like, I don't know. I want to besmirch competitiveness briefly here. I mean, competitive's not inherently improper, but too many people are trying to like one up each other, and I think that we need to work together more than anything at all. I really do. I really do. Detroit Soul says, so glad y'all can't see my face. Why? Are you crying? Are you crying? Crying tears of joy? I'm blushing up a storm. Hey, that's close. Well, that's awesome, dude. I know JJ is awesome, and therefore, by proxy, you have to be awesome. So that's great. Morton says, going through my own depression anxiety bit myself, 0 of 10, would not recommend. You heard it here, folks. Do not do it if you can help it. But seriously, Morton, I hope that you're able to make it through. If you need any, I don't know, any help, any consultation, please reach out to a professional. Otherwise, I know that there are a number of us here, myself included, that would gladly speak to you. So if you need to talk to anyone, we are here for sure. Pikmin Pro, I myself am always in a positive mood, although I am aware of my flaws. For example, the fact that I am very, very weak. Heavy lifting definitely isn't my job. Hey, I think there's no problem with, like, acknowledging your flaws. So that's good, at least on the surface, that you're aware of that and fine with it. And the thing is, too, flaws like that, especially like physical flaws, you can improve. You can get strong. I know you can get strong, dude. Like, I don't want to, like, turn this around, like, to me in any capacity. But when I was getting into high school, I was like 85 pounds. Same height I am now. What, like 6'2"? So I was a rail. And then I decided on some whim, it was partially due to this whole, like, depression thing. It's weird. I'll probably talk about this later. But I was like, I'm going to join the football team. I'm going to be a man or whatever. And I was like, okay. So I did. And I gained like 120 pounds in a year. And I was like, okay, so I can do this. But the point is that I'm saying is that if you really want to do something, especially in that line, you can, man. You can. I believe in you. I know that Zach in the Discord, I don't think Zach is hanging out anymore. He was in the chat earlier. But Zach is on an extreme diet plan as well, and he was looking for support. So there's many different people out there, especially in this community, who are tackling all sorts of different challenges. And I'm sure that, well, we can find different ways to support each other. The point here being that whatever you set your mind to, it's possible. And I'm glad that you're a positive person, because that always helps. Anything in general, really. I don't think anything that I've ever done has been accomplished with a negative mindset, right? No. No, that's certainly not the case. Negativity, definitely not helpful. So who won? Was it Cal? I didn't actually take a look. I can pop the switch off here real quick and see if the tournament's still active. I think it was Cal. It's got to be Cal or Pikmin, right? Hero Brian says, I'm a positive person. That's the way to be. It is. I mean, I'm glad to hear that that's the case. I really am. Detroit Soul, before JJ, I found it super hard to accept compliments. Interesting. Question then. So what was it about JJ that made that change for you? Was it like, how do I put this? Was it from like a trust perspective? Because that makes a complete amount of sense. Pikmin says, nope, I beat him. Oh, yep. There it is. Pikmin Pro 130. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, Pikmin Pro 130 over Cal 116, and then LP half of that. Oh, man. Morton says, I, for one, am built like a limp spaghetti noodle. Well, the thing is, don't feel bad about that. All right? A lot of people put some sort of like strange emphasis on being like jacked or swole or whatever, and it's like, that's still not great. It might be like aesthetically pleasing, it might be like whatever, like beach muscles, but ultimately you want to be healthy more than anything. How you look doesn't matter to anyone beyond yourself. All right? Like, it took me a long time to realize that, and I hope that you guys realize that a lot quicker than I did. It does not matter. What modern beauty standards are is stupid. Just live your life in a way that makes you happy, and then also like maintain your heart health, and then you're fine. And that's it. I still find it difficult sometimes, says Detroit Soul, but I'm getting better at it. That's how it goes, dude. I'm glad to hear it. Like, that's all you can ask for. Right? That's true. Cozy Gamer Low says you can have a positive mindset and still have depression. You're right. You're right. Well, I mean, look at what Robin Williams, right? Robin Williams was like the most like outwardly positive and excitable individual that I've ever seen. And then what happened? right? And it's crazy, too, because Robin Williams has long since been like a role model for me. So when he took his own life, sad, yeah, to say the least. Hero Brian says, fun fact, Mario is a microwave. What? What does that mean? Mario's a microwave. Detroit Soul says, her willingness to look past my flaws and see the real me that was always trying to hide. See, that's, yeah. This is somehow like devolved into LP's like relationship talks, and I don't mean to make that the case because I am no expert, but that is absolutely what you would look for in a partner, and I'm so glad that you have it. Morton says, new Super Microwave Brothers. Yes. Pikmin Pro. Anyway, this was an amazing stream, one of the best I've ever been to. Glad to hear it, dude. Every Friday, I sit here and I ramble and I have a ton of fun talking to you guys. I've mentioned it before, like I try to stay upon the comments as frequently as possible. The YouTube channel does get a lot of them, which is a good thing. By the way, please leave comments on the videos. It does a lot for the YouTube algorithm if you leave comments, but it just takes me a little bit to get to them. And the streams once a week are my way of like being able to, you know, interact in a real-time fashion, because I think that's important, right? Like you guys are putting in the time to watch the videos. You're putting in the time to interact with the channel. Like it's got to be a symbiotic relationship. It can't just be one way. So every Friday. LP, can I steal your beautiful mustache? I mean, you can try. It's kind of attached. I just yeah, I mean, by all means, if you want to grow one, I encourage it. All right, I'm all for mustaches. Coach Gamer Low says, I'm naturally very positive, but my brain says nope. Some days and the depression or anxiety kicks in, right? Like isn't that poopy? Isn't that poopy? Because I feel like I'm the same way as you, Low. Like I feel like we are kindred spirits in that regard. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, right? And I'm gonna kind of project this upon your experience too. But like we wake up in the morning and we're like, yes, it's gonna be a good day. We're gonna do X, Y, and Z, and it's gonna go great, and everything's gonna be fine. And then as that arc of the day is going, you eventually cross the threshold to where it's like, wow. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks. Oh, that's not good. It's not good enough. It's not correct. It's not what you should be doing. I don't know. Maybe that's my own internal dialogue, but the way that you phrase that really, really resonated with me. Cozy Gamer Low says, I'm so happy to be at your TED Talk, LP. Hey, that's the end of the stream. We're not playing the game anymore, so I'm going to talk until people don't want to talk, I guess. I don't know. Like, what else am I going to do? I'm going to hang out here. I suppose I do need to do a thing, actually. I need to vlog. And I'm gonna vlog while you guys are here, because I haven't opened this up. So give me a second. Let's pull this up. What is today? The 3rd of... Today is Friday, the 3rd of November, and I stream today. Technically, actually, I am still streaming, if you look there. And it was a great stream. It really was. We played Mario Kart, and I got my butt handed to me. Cal and Pikmin Pro specifically, or at least most consistently, won. But hey, someone's got to take last place, right? These things happen. Either which way, it was a great, great, great stream. And the fact that so many people hung out, continuing to watch me lose, was, well, endearing, to say the least. We're continuing to talk. In fact, I don't know if you noticed when I turned the camera around, but the stream is ongoing. You're live, and I'll get back to that in short order. I just wanted to open it up here now before I undoubtedly cut forward to where I'm having dinner. Okay, thank you for bearing with me. There we go. Hero Brian says, okay, LP, going to watch another Mario Kart 8 stream, so goodbye. Thank you for hanging out, Hero Brian. Morton says it's a pretty nice mustache. It would be a shame if something what would happen to it? You're gonna come shave it off me while I'm sleeping? Pikmin Pro. Well, sometimes when times seem bad, I'm like, it's fine. Eventually, I'll get where I want to in life, so I don't need to worry. I mean, that's a good mindset to have. It really is. It's kind of what we all should fall back on if we can, right? So I think that's good advice. Yep, exactly, says Cozy Gamer Low, and because you're naturally positive, it makes you feel very unlike yourself. I'm glad we commiserate. Pikmin Pro says, hey, Vog. Cozy says, hello, Vog. Yeah, that person was me, Cozy Gamer Low. Yep, the stream was very fun, especially the part where I won, says Pikmin Pro. I liked it when I lost, says Cozy Gamer Low. Oh, man. You guys are awesome. You really are. Okay, where are we at on time? What time is it? It's probably like 6 in the morning in Europe. It is 8:15 here. We've been going for 46. Okay. Goodness sakes. Goodness sakes. All right. So I'm gonna start to wrap it up here. Thank you all for hanging out. This was my favorite stream that I've done. Point blank. No questions asked. Morton, if I'd been here longer, I probably could have done much better. Next time. Next time. Next time. Cozy Gamer Low says, time for me to sleep. It's after midnight. Pikmin Pro says, nice. Slightly over 1 a.m. for me. You guys are animals. Truly incredible. Oh, so definitely sleep time. But yes, so thank you all again for watching. I appreciate it. You know, there's so much you could choose to do with your Friday evening, right? Like you could be at the club. You could be robbing a bank. You could be overthrowing the governments of the world. You could be doing whatever. But you chose to spend it with me, and I think that's awesome. And I hope that we get to do this again next Friday, because I'll be here next Friday. Alternatively, if you can't be here next Friday, you probably already aware of this, but I do daily episodes. You know, we're doing Mario on the morning, Mario Wonder specifically. We're doing that every morning at 9 a.m., Serena and I. And then at 3 p.m., we're doing Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. That is rounding out, by the way. Tears of the Kingdom probably will end in the next couple of months. Sad to say. But the way things are progressing in that game, I think we're close to 100%ing it. It's getting there. And then, of course, there's shorts and stuff along the way. Oh, and podcast. If you do Spotify, check that out, the LP podcast. Otherwise, you can watch the recording of it on YouTube. It's an audio medium, right? It's a podcast. I talk about Nintendo news. I talk about my opinions, and I have some interesting guests lined up for the rest of this month. So keep an eye out on that. You might want to tune into those interviews. I'm very excited to what's to come on the podcast. But I do that every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So check that out if you want to either watch the video recording of it on YouTube or listen to it on Spotify, or both. Or both. Either which way. Do what you want. I'm just glad that you hang out and enjoy these at all. So I'm going to read these here. Oh, I don't like being at clubs. I hate big parties in general, says Pikmin. Slowly catching up on the Tears of the Kingdom episode, says Cozy Gamer Low, but robbing a bank sounds fun. Sadly, it's illegal. Sadly, it's illegal. And it's also illegal to stream longer than 2 hours and 50 minutes, which is what I did today. So thank you again so very much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoyed yourself. And with that said, well, I'll see you next week.